suppose. Say hello to everyone. Fix my hat here. Also, remember to probably add you in this time, so that's not just me having a one-sided conversation. No.
I'll start recording after
There we
that.
are. Hello,
Okay.
everybody. How y'all doing? Why am I so fucking blown out? It's a good question. Why am I so blown out? Fucking webcams. Granted, you should see how nice I look when I use my actual my actual camera for this one on my paint streams. However, unfortunately, when it comes to using my actual camera, there's a massive delay on it, unfortunately.
Yeah, that happens a little bit.
But let's see if I can try to play with my camera a little bit while we're doing this.
Yeah, I'm basically going to shenanigans some sticky tech for my webcam, and I'm going to stick it to the top of one of my deck boxes for L5R.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to hold it up over the area that I'm painting.
Yeah.
And hopefully with the magnifying glass, I can do the detail from a distance. I also started doing that weird thing you sometimes see in... there we go. Now people can actually hear me talking. I do that weird thing that sometimes you see people do in like what's it called? Like doing haikus or painting kanji, where they hold their wrist with one hand and paint with the other.
Yeah.
I started doing that for fine detail work because it's literally like my hand shakes too much if I don't.
Well, I've been doing that myself as usual. Or you do the lock thing where you lock both your wrists together. That's what I do.
I don't typically do that. I usually just grab my right hand with my left.
Mm-hmm.
I grab like the wrist, and then I can just kind of like, it gives me like extra sturdiness for like finer detail work that comes from like recessioning. By the way, I'm ready whenever you want to start.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm waiting on you.
You have to hit the ready button.
Oh. I forgot to do that.
I'm straight up just waiting on you.
Here I'm waiting on you, and you're waiting on me, and yeah.
Yeah, every time. So I have like tentatively declared this as the final episode of Dwarf Shenanigans, just because it's like 10 more cities, and I think we're already in position to capture like 2 or 3 in the next turn.
Yeah.
Super kind of leaves us in a good place. That being said, I've been playing this game almost nonstop since they announced Total War 3. I barely stopped to do my painting. For those who have the camera, I did some cool, like, stylized stuff for the sides of my White Scars tanks. I was tempted to do, like, some red on the front, and I might do that just to add a little bit of contrast to the front section. But I haven't committed to it yet, and it might be one of those ones I finish painting it for now kind of things, and then come back for it later. If you know what I mean, because it's just, like, it's a lot of effort to do when I've already recess shaded everything.
Yeah.
And that took me like 2 hours of off and on work today to just recess shade one of these. But it looks really good. I just have to do the heavy bolter and finish the treads, which I'm glad I kind of waited for the one tank that I recess shaded today, because if I had did the treads and then like got them as dirty when I freehanded the work, I would have like hated every moment of my existence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as opposed to me, I completed my all my Necrons on last week on the stream, and now I just need to do on Wednesday on my stream, whereas I need on. I can turn that off. That's probably what's causing that. Maybe. Okay. But yeah, no, what am I saying? Anyways, yeah, no, I finished painting my Necron Warriors all on stream last week as now I just need to do the bases, which I'm probably going to do on stream this coming week.
Nice. I'm mostly my plan is kind of still I'm staying the course.
Mm-hmm.
Painting is basically just painting what I need for Nova, and mostly so that I can kind of just clear the table for Nova and paint whatever I want.
Yeah.
My goal is to have everything painted by the end of my vacation, which is Wednesday, which is honestly asking a lot considering that I'm going to Midgard tomorrow and probably another day. I've got to go check what's going on with my registration down at Town Hall. I have to go get my license renewed. Like I have a shit ton of stuff I need to do,
A whole
but
bunch of fun stuff you need to worry about.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of fun stuff I need to worry about, and not only that, like not even the second after I got on vacation, like I started having problems. You guys might be able to pick it up on this mic, but like my voice died during stream yesterday. Like my roommate described it best. It sounded like I was going through my second puberty, which is awful. And it doesn't hurt, though it does have, like, I did pick up a little bit of a cough today from it. It's just like, it's the worst because it's like, it's just there. I'm just not able to talk properly. And I have a cough, and like, if I wake up and I'm worse tomorrow, I'm skipping out on Midgard, which sucks because I want to I've been having fun playing games and learning Sisters of Battle, and it's been a blast. And like, I'm super excited to start painting them. I got my foam in today, so now all of my stuff sits nice and neatly. So it's like, it's just one of those weird situations where it's like, yeah, I have so much stuff I want to do, and I just don't have time to do it all. But I do have my goals, and I'm going to stick to them. I'm by Monday, if I haven't finished the tanks, I'm just moving on to the next thing, and I'll come back to them later. But I should definitely be done with them probably by Saturday night, even if I went to the guard. There's just not that much left of them. I'm kind of in that weird position of, what do I want to do for, like, a few turns? Because it's like, I can easily... Because the goal is to get to 70 cities, and we need to get 9 more. I'm literally capturing 2 over here right now, and I'm going to see if I can go snag this one with this guy. Which kind of stinks. I'll have to go back and try the dwarves in single player at some point, because I feel like this gave me a good time to be able to have a fun pre-mode play of dwarves, but not really like get to see what their full story is. Yeah. You're basically at war with everyone I'm at war with. So I'll military alliance with you. You have 1 fucking city! Well, the first time you tried to drag me in the... Like, luckily, unless somebody else declares war on you, I don't have to worry about my reliability taking a hit.
Greetings.
But yeah,
Let us
since
meet quickly
the
for
last
I wish
time
to fight.
we played this game, I've completed 2 other campaigns. Hi, are you there, Foxo? I think I might have lost Foxo and kind of maybe possibly everything else. Of course, he could have stepped away for a moment because he did get home much longer ago. While we're waiting on him to go back, I will do some impromptu painting. What I'm doing is painting some Agrax Earthshade. Painting what I'm doing to my wheels. Now, typically I would do some Agrax Earthshade on oil paint to give it more of a black grime, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go for a more rusty track style this time. Rusty and weather-worn. So I'm going with a brown instead to see how well that goes. And I might end up going over certain points of it with black, or rather than Nolan oil. Anyways, but for now, this is just how I'm kind of making sure that I get those tank treads looking all nice. Okay, you can hear me. I can't hear you. I also assume you have something going on. Hmm. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Technical difficulties. Yeah. Did your output possibly change for Discord? Because I'm not seeing you light up at all on my side.
How about now?
Hey, I can hear you now.
I think I've solved the problem. I pushed the mute button and never pushed it back on.
Yeah, that can do it.
But I'm here. Nope. Okay. We're good. Technical difficulties solved. We are... I am totally not a monkey brain. I swear, guys.
It's like, I know what I'm doing, honest. I've done this millions of times before.
Yeah. Revel and victory. What is this? War favor. You can get leadership, or I can get recruitment costs. I'll go with leadership. I don't really. Anyways, so as I think I was trying to say, but never actually went through, was when it comes to the Midgard League, I'm currently 3 and 4, and I need to get more games in. So.
Yeah, you're still doing better than some.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing better than the orc player, who I don't think has
won a game.
Yeah, he hasn't won a game yet.
Yeah. I'm trying to debate what I want to do for next league, and it kind of depends on if by the next league I actually get those goddamn fucking stimulus checks.
Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting on my stimulus check, I'll tell you that. Which would solve a couple problems.
Yeah, I got my 600, but not my 1400. But the 1400 will do good because with all my credit card finally like paid off properly, I can I can up my savings towards the new house and then still have 400 to buy a new army, basically.
Yeah.
Which I'm getting another 120 from.
Begin.
I'm in that range where if I drop the $400 at Midgard, I'll have enough to get 120 off something else too.
Nice. I am.
So it's like, yeah, you're trying to figure out who you want to kill. You want to go. You're trying to go back south to get Manfred, but you're also trying to simultaneously deal with Clan Mulder attacking you. Older, shittier Clan Mulder at that.
Actually, they haven't.
Oh, they haven't declared war on you.
But they're probably going to do, and I'm going to deal with them here soon. With actually,
yeah. And then you have chaos. We had the chaos invasion happen, which I'm so happy I can now play campaigns where I don't have to worry about this because it's not. It's not like chaos is incredibly overpowered or hard to beat. It's that they have a habit of the invasion happens and you're in no place to deal with it, and it's like I just want to play the game. I have to stop everything I'm doing to go deal with this one annoyance and then go back and start fighting high elves again and then have fucking chaos show up again.
If you dare.
But yeah, no, I kind of I know what I'm going to probably be doing anyways for next week. It's going to be Necrons. Go figure, right?
Yeah, you're probably going to be doing Necrons. I'm trying to debate. It basically comes down to if I'm doing, I need to get my codexes in first, or my battle tomes for Age of Sigmar. But if I decide I want to do, if I'm going all in on Daughters of Cain, I'll probably just play Sisters of Battle again and actually use it as Excuse of Cain. Yeah. Or I'll play 10th Company White Scars. But if I decide I want to go do Hedonites, I might just purchase a bunch of chaos stuff.
Yeah. Nothing
you
wrong
like
with that.
playing chaos. Yeah.
Where's my
other
army? I thought I had another army. Where is it?
You have one in the north by Erengard.
Aha, there it is. He's in Kislev. That's where he is.
Yeah. Can't wait till Kislev. Both Total War Warhammer 3 and Old World. I've basically declared, because I just can't have enough armies and I'm never satisfied, that I've kind of reached the point with 40k where I'm kind of okay. I'm selling a bunch of old armies and I'm just kind of working with the ones I have now, which is a great place I never thought I'd actually be at.
Yeah.
In Age of Sigmar, I'm hoping to finish collecting soon. And then once that's done, I'm hoping Old World drops, and I'm either going to be playing Kislev or Dark Elves, depending on if Dark Elves get a refresh finally and don't have shitty models anymore.
I doubt it.
Well, if they
I doubt that's going to happen. Or at least not at the start.
Currently, no. Currently, there's no rumors. I think they lightly brought up elves in general and alluded to dark elves, but they didn't give us like dark elves are also going to be a faction. They've just been basically like, what elves are a faction? High elves are a faction. Orcs are a faction. Bretonnia is a faction. I think they implied Empire's a faction. I mean, when they did Kislev.
I mean, the answer is if they're doing humans, Empire is going to be a faction.
A faction, yeah, because you have Sigmar.
Yeah, because Sigmar and the Empire is kind of the main human faction. So,
yeah. Since this is the first battle, I'll go ahead and just do it live.
All right. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah. Which is like great. I love that these factions are getting their due, and especially because it's like I did like the old Wood Elf faction.
Yeah.
They were an enjoyable faction. By the time I basically got back into Warhammer Fantasy battles and was like, okay, I'm going to try playing Wood Elves now, because they're not a great army, but they're a cheap army to build, and they were fun. That's when Age of Sigmar dropped, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just go play 40k then.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's when I actually started playing and testing 30k, and I started by playing Blood Angels, which, to be fair, Sanguini is kind of a cool dude. Blood Angels has always been that faction where at some points they've been powerful, but you've never felt bad about them being powerful because they're kind of a cool faction.
Yeah.
As far as like, they're one of those like salamanders, like just nice guy races that you or nice guy Space Marine factions that you don't really hate.
Well, that's kind of debatable there. Are they really good guys? Like, can you
I mean, they're no
really
flesh
claim they're
terrors.
true? They're not really flesh terrors or world eaters or
Yeah,
dark angels or
like yeah, they have the whole bloodthirst thing, but they're not. Oh my god, they're not like Dark Angels, like the quintessential Chaos faction.
yeah.
I mean, I could always play Alpha Legion, the true loyalists.
Right. Alpha Legions.
God.
Or you could also, in theory, also play, the whole Blood Ravens. They're totally nothing wrong with them either.
They're totally not secretly secretly Thousand Sons.
Right.
To be fair, I think that's actually like to their benefit rather than a detriment. I know some people who are like, oh, I don't like that. I'm like, actually, I think that's kind of cool that there's an obvious like parallel to them being the nature that they are, like that they could in fact be from a and of course they did. You assholes.
I mean, what else did you expect? Of course they were going to build, over there. Or deploy over there.
It's not like it really mattered too much because it's like, oh, hey, there's like 6 of them,
yeah.
But
they only
no matter
have
how I deployed,
they weren't going to exactly outnumber you either.
Yeah, it's like no matter how they deployed, I was going to have to do a shuffle. I did find out if I ever wanted to become a Total War streamer to skip doing Twitch streams and just do it all YouTube, because that's apparently where they all hang out.
Just streaming on YouTube? Or
yeah,
just YouTube
they're either streaming
videos?
on... well, a combination of both. They do both streaming on YouTube and YouTube videos.
Yeah, where, as I say, I'm currently just streaming to both YouTube and Twitch to see which one sticks more than the other one, and so far I'm not having success in anyways, but I've only been doing like a couple paint streams anyways at this point too, so
yeah.
As I said, I past 2 Wednesdays I painted my Necron Warriors. I think next Wednesday I'm going to do the basis for them, and then after that I'm going to probably pick another unit to do, and I'll do that on stream, and I'll just continue doing that Wednesday. I think I'm going to make Wednesdays painting on Wednesdays my normal thing.
That's fine. I can kind of appreciate that. It is one of my ideas for Mondays, like if I stop doing like the friend streams, to just do a kind of like crap, I fucked up. One of these days I'm gonna remember to do this, like just off the bat.
The proper targeting?
Yeah, well, the
skirmish mode or whatever?
Skirmish mode, yeah. It's just basically being like, yeah, you don't have to fucking run every goddamn time.
I think that would be... I mean, I can see why that's not on by default.
Like, it's really
as opposed
useful,
to what I really complain about being on by default of the...
Which is they don't automatically attack certain things that are within a X range of them. I know that's your biggest complaint.
That's my biggest complaint. You're standing there, there's a unit right there within shooting range, and you're just going to just stand there and stare at them and be like, yeah, what's up? How you doing? Hey, buddy.
Hey, hope your day is going good.
Hope your day's going good. What can I do for you?
Yeah. Spoilers, I need you to shoot over there. I've got plenty of guys already dealing with everything going on over there. You go that way.
My camera's not so blown out anymore. I've fixed that shit.
Nice.
It was being overexposed for I don't know why. Like, I have the perfect lighting, or, pretty good fucking lighting set up, and I was, for some reason, being blown out, overexposed. Decisive
Yeah,
victory.
right now I got a little bit of shininess going off my forehead because I'm using my I got new bulbs for my room.
Nice.
Actually, for all of my light bulbs.
Nice.
And they're basically they're the 3-level lights, so I can have it at dim for when I'm normally like going through my day to day. Brighter for when I'm trying to do something like that requires me to see more, and then I've got holy cow, I can see the light for when I'm painting.
Yeah,
I can see the inside of my eyelids.
As opposed to me, let's see here. I've got a studio light right here. To my left. I have a ring light currently set up, and then my normal room lamps are actually with the Philips Hue lights, so that I have full control over them. Smart light bulbs.
Yeah.
I also have a work light back there that's just creating more color in the background. I got plenty of fucking lights.
Ooh. Oh, okay, that was.
Of course, you also want to know what came in today. There was a lightning sale that I picked up. I picked up basically a framework to be able to hold up a background if I wanted to do that.
Oh, nice.
So the next thing I need to pick up is an actual chroma, a chroma screen.
Yep.
All for my ideas for doing videos that I'm probably going to take forever before I actually start fucking doing. I think I've mentioned it now on 3 different streams that my idea is so if you look into like the game, I'm going to continue doing gaming stuff, but not like just video games. I'm going to branch out into more gaming and gaming adjacent stuff, D&D talks, skits, shit like that. But if you look at the type of videos that are out there on YouTube for when it comes to gaming stuff, you either have like the professional, high quality interviewer style thing or talking head style thing where you have like the DM guy, the DM doctor or whatever. You've got Critical Role. You've got the professional level looking stuff. Of documentary almost stuff where I'm just going to sit in my chair and we're going to do a talking head and talking to the camera and giving you advice and stuff. Or you have the people who are, while their the value of their content are great, they clearly don't know how to actually work camera most of the time, and they don't even know what color correction is, where you have like XP to level 3. Which, again, I like watching that. I love watching that show. Just sometimes I just watch it, was like, if you could just make things slightly better. There's no like in between.
Yeah, so you're shooting to be the in-between guy.
Yeah.
The guy with the knowledge of how to make the camera work look good while not being at, like, having the more homemade level that the Critical Role and the behind the chair doesn't have. Oh
like,
my god, that came
like
out looking
almost
fantastic.
like vlog, but not vlog style of talking about gaming.
Yeah. It doesn't show up really well on my camera, but my rusty tires came out pretty good.
Nice. But
I'm trying to get them all rusty looking, so then I can cover them. Like, I have an older paintbrush that's really, really, like an older dry brush that's really, really shite.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take my diorama paint and I'm going to just go over all of my tires to make it look like, hey, it's been going through a desert, much like my other white scars.
Nice. They're not so white anymore because they've got dirt on their face.
Basically, I'm trying to make sure that I go over all their boots to kind of really get that, like, hey, they've been chugging through dirt and stuff. I didn't do the thing that I've seen some people do where they'll wash the white armor in, like, a color adjacent to the terrain to show, like, staining white. Just because it's like, look, it was so hard for me to get the perfect white. I'm not about to goddamn ruin it.
Not about to ruin the white. But yeah,
but that's also why I might do my idea I wanted to do for this campaign and ended up changing at the last minute for Sisters of Battle, which was my 10th Company White Scars. It was just one of those ones I'm like, no, I want to see if what my friends say about like other non-Space Marine armies being kind of a little bit overpowered, and like, or non-Codex armies being a little bit overpowered, and I'm like, I don't think I've played an army yet that has made me feel like it's overpowered. I've played armies that made me feel like, man, I fucking suck at this game, but I've never played an army that was legitimately like, I was like, that was bullshit.
Well, have you played the Custodes yet?
I did. I did learn my lesson with the Custodes, though.
I mean, I'll put my Custodes that they felt overpowered to me.
That's Custodes. That was the going back to, remember the thing I told you where it's like, that's my favorite army to play, right, but it's not a good army to teach with. It's not a good army to play outside of tournaments because it's hard to pull a punch with that army.
Right.
And that's the problem, is it's like, not saying anything against the player, because I know that that's actually his weakest army.
Yeah.
Not White Scars. Custodes, you can't pull a punch. Like with White Scars, I could be like, hey, Space Marines are really powerful, but I'm playing 10th Company, which does not gel well with Custode or with White Scars, because White Scars are an Assault Marine focused faction, and I'm playing with Scouts and Scout Primaris. It's like they can do melee, but they're not great at it.
Yeah. No. And I would say, to be honest with that player, he's always been that type of person who brings out the cheesy stuff all the time anyway, so.
Yeah. I learned what everybody complains about when I played him, and I'm like, I see everyone's point. And while I still love that army, and that army is always going to have a special place in my heart, I'm probably not going to play it outside of tournaments in certain venues such as like Nova and stuff. I actually have
only play it when you're trying to play to win, not when you're looking to play to have fun.
Right. Like there's an event at Nova called Excruciatus, and it's like, yeah, I have a White Scar list that has a bunch of bikes that plays at 3,000 points that would be fun to play. But this is also an excuse for me to play my favorite army, which I never get to play.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's the army I'm playing. I like White Scars because they're really good right now, but 3 codexes from now, that could be garbage.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Hey, and so you could end up with me and playing Necrons, where I spent 2 games playing the Will Be Back. Yeah, their reanimation protocol is wrong.
That's my fault.
No, it's not your fault. We were playing it right.
Oh, we were?
Yeah. The way it actually works, because I went back and reread the thing several times and make sure I read it properly. No, it's the way it's always been. You roll all of your dice at once, and that's how many wounds you have to bring back.
Yes.
That is how
if you don't have enough wounds. If you don't have enough wounds to bring a guy back, you can't bring a guy back.
I spent 2 games because one guy was like, no, it works like this. This is how it works. I'm like, that does not sound right. That does not, like, but the way he basically said to me at work is that you roll your dice, all right, and then you count your successes, and then you use your successes to bring back one model, and then you throw out the rest of your successes, and then you re-roll the rest of the dice, and then you continue down the line like that.
No, you roll it all at once.
At which point, I'm like, this doesn't sound right, because if you did that, you basically means that it makes the reanimator completely
useless.
Not useless, but actually a hindrance, because if you roll more successes, you're only bringing back 1 wound models, you discard the rest of your successes. That's dice out of your pool of guys you can't bring back, and then you re-roll the rest of the dice, and then you just continue down the line like that. It's like, no, and so I played 2 games doing that because the guy's like, no, that's how it's played. I'm like, are you sure? Okay, and then I'm played the next game, and I'm like, does not feel right whatsoever. And so I sat there, reread the paragraph 3 times. It's like, no, it works the same way it has always worked for reanimation protocols, or back when it was will be back and not reanimation protocols, of you roll all of the wounds you have, and on a success you bring back that many wounds. If you don't have enough, simple as that.
You don't have enough wounds, you don't bring them back.
Exactly. You have to be able to bring back enough wounds for a full model. Granted, in the past it was you rolled dice, and each success you brought back one model with one wound. And you were only rolling it at the end of the phase or end of turn. Or way back in the day, back in 3rd edition, it was beginning of your turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like, we were playing it right. So I fucked myself over on my, reanimation protocols for 2 games.
And they probably cost you at least one of those games.
Yeah, one of them was against the not Blood Ravens, but the other red painted army. I'm just not trying to say his name. Are we auto resolving or are we watching this?
Auto resolving. I think he also plays Blood Ravens, but he was playing Firstborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played. He was the guy I played last week for my 2nd game.
Yeah. I'm just trying.
He's a really great guy that I play. I'm trying not to say his name, but he's a really great guy to play game against.
Yeah, I've known him a long time too. He's been an original player at the castle for like.
He was
one of the original.
Taught me how to play. Yeah, he's one of the ones that taught me how to play Space Wolves properly back in the day.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I played against him, and I'm like several matches just like, yeah, no, that probably screwed me over in that match on several occasions. So.
Yeah. All right. I think did I just kill the von Karsteins?
Faction destroyed. Von Karstein, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm about to try, and hopefully next turn I should be able to punch Manfred and get rid of him. So.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Unless he runs off and steals somewhere else as well.
Yeah, and then after that, I'm just gonna skip over to. Are we at war with? Norska? I don't think so.
Norska? Norska, I think, is at war with me.
Yeah, no, they're not at war with you. They're just angry at you.
Oh.
Trollbane's at war with you. Ice Tooth. The other one's the can't remember his name. Wolfric's not at war with you.
Okay.
He hates our guts though, like no one's business. And I think the only reason he's not at war with us is because he just can't. Like it's one of those ones. The AI says, "If I go to war, I lose."
Right.
Let us begin.
Because there's a certain tipping point where you become powerful enough that the AI won't go to war with you because it knows you'll kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is kind of neat. What do I want to do with this guy? I kind of... It'll take a while, but I kind of almost want to all in just to see if I can...
I am the Slayer King.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna all in. We're gonna all in this shit. Let's get him down there too.
Port? How is that a port? Oh wait, no, I already have the port. The other one's not the port. The other one's Skaven. I'm gonna go punch Skaven. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Four cities of Skaven I can punch.
No, I'm not going to war with them. Worth a shot. I was trying to see if I could confederate Carrick Zorn, so I could just swing down and just punch the people.
Mm-hmm.
What I could do, what I discovered is if I'm going to go to war with somebody, I can just be like, hey, I'll just join your war against X person, and that'll make you happy.
And then turn around and punch them.
No. And then turn around and confederate them the next turn.
Oh, okay.
One of those ones if I'm trying to confederate you and you're not going to confederate fast enough, mm-hmm. I can always just do this other thing instead. Always more resources.
Ooh. Next turn I should be unlocking organ guns, iron drakes, and gyrocopters.
I have to admit, if I was a little bit better with my money, I would be at that point too. I'm so bad at this, specifically.
Oh, yeah, I'm earning 10,000 a turn.
Yeah. You could probably build another army. I'm
Yeah, I could.
earning like 4K, which is usually the point where I just start dropping armies left and right. In fact, I have another arm. I have a dude that's gathering an army, just very, very slowly. But like, if I was paying half as much attention to what I should be paying attention to, I could easily have already got Karaz or Karak up to level 5, so I can start doing some nicer stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, getting that aside, I'm super excited for the new battle tomes I have for Age of Sigmar. So hopefully, I should after the league, maybe I can start like shifting gears and playing some Age of Sigmar instead while I'm painting up stuff. Though,
yeah.
That being said, I'd have to stop painting stuff to build my Age of Sigmar stuff.
Yeah, no, I would. I'm gonna continue building Necrons, and then I'm probably gonna branch out into one of those skirmish games instead of Age of Sigmar. Even though I've got a bunch of dwarves sitting right there, but
yeah,
it continues to fall under. It's what I'm gonna try to play.
To do more of.
Yeah. Or it's also depends on what's being played in the area as well. Action destroyed Sylvania has been destroyed as well.
Yeah,
someone already killed
Karl
him.
Franz killed him.
Thanks.
Karl Franz killed him.
Alright.
Thanks, but we needed that city, Carl.
We needed that one. Oh, there's.
I'm not going to war with you, but.
Oh, that's the army of chaos. That's why. Enemy exalted hero. Yeah, the chaos horde is near me.
Yeah, I'm sending my armies over there to help deal with that, as well as to help fight the Skaven we have the Skaven farm we have over there. Yeah, this is the thing I was talking about. Like, they're not hard armies to fight per se. They just they spawn with like upper tier units, and if you're not prepared for it, it's just like frustrating.
First for war.
Alright, well, I guess that you can change the direction you're going and head back up north to,
Move!
get ready to intercept some armies.
Dark Elves. Speaking of them, I had a funny idea for, something I wanted to do with that army.
Oh, they're sieging me. That's what's going on.
Yeah, which is a good thing. It gives you time to get your armies over there. Probably got about 2 turns.
Where are they sieging?
They're sieging Kislev.
I know they're sieging Kislev, but I don't see the army that they're sieging with.
Oh, it's you can use Q and E to rotate. It's a guy Festus Bane Hussar.
Okay. There he is.
I don't know what your garrison looks like. I don't know if your dudes are at max health or not.
They're not at max health. Also max army.
Ready.
Oh yeah, no, that army was on a recovery bench, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suggest just sending Ungrim that way.
Hey, Ungrim.
Because he can probably get there in 2 turns.
In the March.
Very well. This may work.
Right? Taking attrition.
Because you're in vampire and / or chaos lands.
Chaos lands. Alright. Cool.
Yeah, it's something that happens when you do that.
Ready.
Now, probably before I go to bed tonight, I'm gonna at least sit down and just like paint up this heavy bolter, because it's just like slap on some black and some silver and call it a day. Wow, so the topic I did want to bring up today was because you didn't get I'm not sure if you cared to learn what happened during Pokemon Day today.
I did. I kind of got it a little bit that there's a new thing of whatchamacallit's coming out.
Yep. they're doing a new remake of Gen 4, which is my favorite gen, so I'm excited for it. But the big thing is they're doing an open world like prequel to Sinnoh, where it's kind of like they took the wild area from Sword and Shield and mashed it with a little bit of Breath of the Wild to create like an open world Pokemon game where you go out and capture Pokemon and like battle them. And it looks fucking awesome. I'm actually really excited for it.
Yeah.
But above that, guess what the starters are for that? Because it's not the original Gen 4 starters. The starters are... Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to make a quick guess.
Make a quick guess, and then I'll tell you.
Pikachu, Slowpoke, and Eevee.
No, but that would actually not be a pretty cool one, too. I think Slowpoke is underappreciated. No, it's Cyndaquil from Gen 2.
Okay, so one of my favorites.
Oshawott from Gen 5, which was both Cyndaquil was one of my favorite fire starters, and Oshawott was one of my favorite water starters.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also have Rowlet from Sun and Moon, which is one of my favorite grass starters.
Yeah.
It's
so
like we picked
my favorite fire starter and my favorite grass starter. Cool.
Yeah, it was. I was just like, wow, you guys definitely were like, we're gonna have some fun with this. It's called Pokemon Legend Arceus, and it looks like it's gonna be kind of an interesting one. And yeah, I'm 30 years old and talking about Pokemon. I fucking like Pokemon. That's just my jam. I've been playing it since I was goddamn like 8 years old.
Whatever, you can do that.
Yeah. It's one of my few games that hasn't betrayed me yet. Like unlike other franchises, fucking Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god, I still haven't quite forgiven them for 3. Like, I liked 3, but I have some problems with it. Which I think is one of those weird things. It's like, people are like, oh, you complain about 3 all the time. It's like, no. I love 3. I just have complaints about it because it's some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of bullshit. It's
Oh,
supposed to be the
God.
end. Why didn't you really end it?
Okay. Well, I didn't mind if it wasn't the end, if they had fucking, like, called it properly. Because the problem wasn't like, oh, this is the end. It was like, you were saying this was the end of Sora's story, and what you meant to say was this is the end of the, what's it called storyline? Which is fine. I'm perfectly game, the Xehanort storyline. Which is fine. I'm perfectly okay with that. But when you say it's the end of Sora's story, I'm assuming it's the end of Sora's story. I'm not assuming he's going to be back for more.
Right.
And you fucking lied to me because he's back for more. Is that really a major problem? No, I still love the game. I think there was some interesting points to it, though. They definitely did some. Hold on, I'm changing this light now. It's making my room too hot. They did a couple of questionable things, I think, for it. They definitely had the best opening troll moment I've ever seen in a video game, though.
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom Hearts 2.9. It's like, oh, you, I saw what you did there.
I see what you're doing here.
See what you're doing here, and I'm not a fan, but it's clever, and I'll give you credit.
Yeah.
But I'm marking off points because you know that you took too fucking long with this game.
Move. Fulfill my dringy oath. Tempt me not.
Yeah, there's like...
Ever.
There's like 3 demon horde armies there on top of everything coming at me.
There's a Beastman army and 2 just straight up like Chaos Warrior armies. Which I kind of like that they that as the theme, where it's like, hey, it's not just one army; it's all sorts of stuff.
My axe thirsts
Okay.
for war.
Trying not to mess around too much, so.
Onward.
Maybe if I pay you enough. That was all of my money worth. Worth a shot. Really do hope Total War Warhammer 3 adds the sliding bar of success chance that
I do see them, adding the things they've improved on. So
yeah, I can see it happening too, but it is just one of those ones. It's like, man, I really hope you guys do add these changes, because I really do not want to think about if you guys didn't.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get more purity? Oh, you guys don't have a building that does Untainted. That's frustrating. Okay, so, but yeah, so I'm super excited for the new Pokemon stuff. The new games, it's Diamond and Pearl. If it takes the story of Platinum and kind of overlays it a bit, and I know some things just won't happen. For instance, they're not going to make Giratina is probably going to show up in the game, but I would bet dimes for dollars he's an after league battle rather than pre-battle.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is like the story was kind of a little bland on Sword and Diamond and Pearl's end.
Yeah.
There's three main things you need to do to make these remakes good. Follow the Platinum formula a little bit, because Platinum was a legitimate improvement over Diamond and Pearl, to the point where I say Gen 4 is my favorite, but if I had to include Diamond and Pearl, it's like, oh, that's... I'm not sure which one's my favorite anymore.
The fuck? There's...
Somebody declare war on you, or...
It's orcs, Bone Clubbers tribe rogue armies wanting a non-aggression pact.
I'd say do it.
Sure, because I'm about to be messing with a bunch of...
It means they're probably around you, and it just means they won't, like, openly attack you, which is always good.
I thought all the orcs were dead.
No, there's always some roaming factions, but the rebel factions, like, they're the way the game pops up to give you, like, if you get stuck and you need experience, here's some armies that will be mid-tier to give you experience but aren't particularly great. But no, there's probably I think Grom is dead.
Got then.
You were able to get him to the battle if you needed to?
Yeah.
I would suggest waiting another turn before doing the battle, just because if you look at March stance, their vigor is going to be tired.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not going to initiate the battle. He's at least within the city limits.
Yeah.
Runes are ready.
Yeah, at this point it comes down to, like, what can we do? You'll probably want to start another battle next turn, just because it looks like you're going to have some problems if you don't.
Got men.
Yeah, I'm about to deal with a whole bunch of chaos armies in my area, so...
I do heavily suggest building another army if you're making 10k a turn.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, build another army and, like, just drop some shit that. But yeah, so between last time and this time of playing, I've played Beastmen. I finished that campaign. It was a trial in patience. They're not difficult per se. like they're hard because you can't like take cities, and it's definitely predicated on the once you start getting multiple armies going, you want to be constantly sacking and raising and attacking and making money as best as you can. Like you want to be war's your gimmick and you need to be in it. But it also like required patience because sometimes you needed to sit down and rebuild your army, and it's like this is going to cause me problems, but if I don't do this I'm going to fucking die. Which made for an interesting campaign. Like I wasn't quite expecting to enjoy myself, but it was entertaining. I would definitely say Beastmen are one of those ones. It's like play it if you want a nice casual campaign that you can pick up and drop occasionally. Like don't play it if you want like I don't know something serious, because it's like you can play it serious, but I feel like the lack of cities kind of pull from it.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. But the one that surprised me the most was because I've just been like, I just don't care what race I play, so I just ask friends of mine, hey, what race should I play next?
Mm-hmm.
And the usual suspect, Contagion, who is busy today, so he's missing my stream a little bit.
Goodbye, regulars.
Yeah. Well, good news. The guy we're not at war with confederated the guy we were at war with, so that's nice.
So I won't have to deal with him.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. Yeah, I'm staring at 4 armies right now coming for Kislev.
Yeah. I'm running as fast as my tiny dwarf legs carry me.
You can do it.
Let us be about this. Let us be about this.
Probably should have called for help from the Empire or something.
You can. Are we in an alliance with the Empire? We're not in the military alliance with the Empire. Give me money. If I pay you 5,000 gold, will you give me money?
If I pay you money, will you pay me money?
I'm trying to get a trade agreement. If I get a trade agreement with them, I'd be making an extra like 1,500 gold a turn. Actually, more than that, because it's like closer to 1,700. But I like rounding to 500 increments. But yeah, it was just one of those ones. It's like, yeah, no, I super just want to be done with this.
Summon me if you dare.
Okay, now I have to ask myself, do I want to bother with this battle?
Do you feel like punk?
Well, I can win. It's whether or not I want to do the fight battle, and I really don't.
And
I have
for
3
the
armies.
wisdom of Valea.
Even if I gave you one and AI controlled the other one, it just still would just be one of those ones. It's like, this battle's taking forever. So I'm going to auto-resolve it. Yeah, this is kind of the problem with my in-game with this. Is like sometimes it's like, I should probably do the battle, and then I don't. Oh, sweet. I'll take 10k.
Nice.
And then go back and take the city, because I can.
What? What?
And dwarves do not regenerate particularly quickly.
Nah, you have to. There's some technology that helps.
If there's some technologies that help, and there's some other things that help, for the most part, it's kind of like meh.
Yeah.
You guys want to be my friends yet? No? Okay. Well, I'm still here if you ever want to be friends. Alright, I figure I'll send 3 armies to go deal with Goric, and I'll send Grombrindle southward to take care of some stuff. Meantime, let's go to Kara as a character and build a couple of things.
To war! Forwards.
A hero has not moved. I guess you go watch on Krokgar. I actually think Krokgar is one of the more interesting Lizardmen lords, and I might actually try him next, because he kind of like...
Is he the one that rides the Croxigar? Not the Croxigar, but the T-Rex? Carnosaur?
I don't know. I think that might be Gorok. But he's kind of like the opposite of Gorok, where he's a hold on, I'm checking him out now. He does have a T-Rex he can ride.
All right, yeah, the Carnosaur.
Yeah. Yeah. I just, if I recall him correctly, can't remember if he was like one of the last survivors of Lizardmen in this region, or was exiled here after shit went down.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like one of those. It's like one of those two things where it's like some shit happened. Oh, cool! You're spawning more armies. Just go assault
Target
units.
these oath splitters. What orders?
Come on, my dude. Basically have heroes just going around trying to help you out by like damaging them a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond your comprehension.
Let's just make some more money.
I don't think the 4 armies are going to be able to make it down to the fight this Beastmen.
No, but there'll be a problem. There'll probably be a problem next turn.
Yeah,
which is the,
that is true.
Hello.
Hello.
I hope you are enjoying. I don't know what disconnect we could possibly be having, but welcome to my stream. But yeah, Lizardmen are definitely one of those ones I need to try next, just because it's like, I've literally played everybody at this point.
Just not them, huh?
Yeah. I've technically started a 2-player campaign with Contagion, and he and I started, and I was like, what army should I play? And he's like, Lizardmen, because you hate that army. And I'm like, you... Well, that is a mistake, sir. My icon is not an elf. My icon is a Lalafell, which is much closer to a gnome.
Yeah. It's got a gnome.
Or actually closer to a dwarf, because in Shadowlands,
Shadowlands.
Lalafell are dwarfs.
Shadowbringers.
Shadowbringers, sorry. Wrong MMO. They're so alike. But in Shadowbringers, yeah, that's just how Lalafell have ears in Final Fantasy XIV.
They're tiny children walking potatoes with long ears.
I like my walking potato. I'm a fan of, I've always been a fan of tiny but mighty characters, and which is funny because like dwarves don't fit that aesthetic for me, because it's just like, they're mighty just in general.
Yeah.
Like,
they're not, and they're
not
dwarves aren't really tiny either. They're
tiny. They're just
compact.
Yeah. They're dense. There we go.
They're
built for density.
Dense.
No. I want it very clear that is not my aesthetic. It's just very much like, I've always been a fan of characters who are on the like the fantasy trope of characters that are like outclassed in every way, including size. it's just it's something I've like enjoyed. Probably I'd say since the Pathfinder 2 campaign you and I did like years ago. Not Pathfinder 2, Pathfinder 1.
Pathfinder in general.
Yeah, Pathfinder in general. Which I really like that campaign. I think that campaign was fun. I wish it didn't get ruined by half of the people constantly leaving the campaign. But yeah, that character's just my FF14 character. She's just the general mascot of the channel because that was what I was doing for the longest time, and she's the first character I have like art of. She's also based off of, or rather, my Pokemon character is also just based off of a larger adult version of her, a larger human adult version of her. I saw it stop on World Leaders or whatever they were, the Wolfric the Wanderer, and I'm just like, oh shit, we're going to war with them, aren't we?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's do this.
Ooh, this is gonna be a tough fight.
Yeah. But I should be defending with stuff. Why is the garrison so weak?
Because they never had a chance to regenerate after you took the city.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea how to like talk you through this fight.
Yeah, hopefully I've got walls and I can sit up on walls.
You have walls and you can sit up on walls. The hard part will be like knowing when you just need to abandon the walls.
Right.
Because there's going to come a point where you just want to do that. Yeah.
Why would I forget the walls? I'm dwarves.
Yeah, so you're going to want to protect the wind spot, yes, but you're going to want to have at least a couple of units on the walls, and it's best to have your quarrelers do it.
Yeah.
Just
I'm dwarves.
because
I've got
they'll be able to make
cannons
the towers.
and stuff like that.
Yeah. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, wherever they set up, you're going to want to set your catapults up to fire that way. And then just put like a couple of your quarrelers up so that they can, yeah. Yeah, so you definitely don't want to, it's like you're saying, you don't want to, the walls are the worst place to fight because it's where you're going to lose. You're going to want to make them come to the walls and then come to you. Because the longer you hold the point, the more their numbers become less of a... you basically choke points can make their numbers like useless. It's too bad we're not playing a faction that has like a firecaster to it, because I'd just be like, yeah, no, just get them in this little like hole over here and just burninate it. Wow, they set up really weird.
And they have all my melee on the walls and all my ranged. Oh, okay, yeah, this is kind of odd.
Your range just set up oddly.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. How are we gonna?
Let's see. They have 2 towers, a bunch of cavalry that's not going to do shit for dick for a while.
Put you down here for now.
You're going to want to move them.
I'm moving them down so I can.
Oh, you're just moving them for convenience.
So I can conveniently reposition things.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what you're going to want to do.
Yeah.
You're going to want to put a couple of melee on this section. With most of you're going to want everything focused on this one dude right here. And then as soon as he's dead, just get off the wall, because it's not worth sticking up on it. Because once the ladders go up, you're going to start having problems. You're going to want to have a couple of guys. I don't know. Hold on. Can you show me your range? No, they won't show me the range. You guys are taking it. The cannon over here is going to be a minor problem. Yeah, the reason why is because it's going to be able to shoot you with impunity. So it's actually just best to pull guys back and ignore it, or set catapults up to fire back at it.
What cannon? Where's the cannon? Where's the cannon?
This way.
Okay.
Right,
so put catapult over there is what I'm hearing. Which my catapults are
Yeah.
currently not on the field. Got it. Check.
Why don't you have your catapults?
Because this army did
Oh,
not have
they're-
catapults. The catapults is in the army that's walking on.
Yeah. And I'm getting told you don't want to have you want to have as few ranged units as possible. So you're basically going to want to take that like ranged unit and just spread it as much as possible to get the 2 towers, so that you can you have less guys to fall back.
Uh-huh.
And then basically over here at these 2 towers, you're just going to want to have these 2 towers just do their best against the siege engines. You might be able to break them, but more actually, you might not even want to waste your time with that, because I've never seen siege towers drop tower damage. Instead, you might just want to focus on just killing these warriors back here with them until they hit the wall, and then just get off and fall back.
Health either. Ugh.
Yeah, half your guys have no health. In fact, if anything, I would say sack the low health guys the most, because then you can save your high health guys for later.
Quarrelers!
Yeah. Yeah, and as Sutarn is saying, you're going to want to think onion. So you're basically going to want to set up these guys as choke points, with a lot of your warriors backed up by your ranged and catapults. And I actually suggest not putting your slayers in immediately, but instead setting them up around here. And then as the warrior lines start having problems, sending them out where they're most needed.
This army doesn't have any slayers anyways.
No, but the army coming in does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a bunch of slayers, including the king of slayers.
Ungrim hasn't hit the field yet.
But when Ungrim does, that's why I'm saying is like for Ungrim, like bring him in over here and like just defend the circle for a bit, because the AI is kind of dumb during sieges. So if you can take care of like the cannon,
When isn't the AI's dumb?
a few times.
For the High King!
Yeah, but yeah, you're gonna want to do layers and just try your best to keep like high leadership units in front, and then just shift in and out as their leadership goes down, so that you can kind of beat them, because we're playing on easy, so these guys are kind of shit tier, and this is infinitely winnable, but it's gonna be like a battle. It's gonna be a battle of attrition. So yeah. Because the problem is like, even if you win this battle, it's the follow-up battle that's going to start being a problem, because you have 2 more guys who are coming in.
Yeah.
It actually might be best if you win this battle to just give up the city and fall back. Like, keep the 2 armies and then just kind of fall back towards your other settlement, so that you can regenerate better, and also maybe get some
Lord!
I wouldn't worry too much about getting the guys on these towers right now. Unless this army moves this way, there's nothing that these guys right here are gonna be able to shoot at, because the arcs for the towers just aren't wide enough to hit everything over here, and they don't pivot, unfortunately. Yeah, that could work-ish, I guess.
Alright, see how terrible this ends up.
Worst comes to worst, you're just going to have to bring in stuff.
Yeah.
Now, you can pause and have those towers target specific things.
I remember how to pause the game.
Yeah, I didn't know if you knew that you could have towers target them, though. At least I think.
You guys, let's have you run. Support this group over here. You're Longbeards, you can continue to.
Do not engage! Keep them at fierce flank! For the High King! engage! Slayers! Blaze far! Blaze fast! Ready to serve! Cannon!
Ooh, that cannon is doing some damage. Okay, this part of the wall is huge.
Where is my catapult? I never actually joined the fight. Why did my catapults not join the fight at all?
That's strange.
Yeah, my cannons and catapults did not even join the fight. Got it. Cool.
Okay. That'll be kind of a problem.
Yes! Plow through!
Okay, you're gonna want to pause and have guys fall back from the walls. Yeah, at this point, I would just say give up the walls entirely. If you want to leave all the weak units there to just try to pick off the halberdiers with the battering ram, that's fine, but they're probably definitely going to die. So you're going to want to fall back a little bit. And then, yeah, at this point, it's now trying to, it's like, don't play, play full defense. Don't bother with attack, because it's definitely going to be an uphill fight.
Range far, range fast! For the carrier's anchor! Move!
Wow, they got through your gates rather quickly.
Longbeards!
Oh, they had trolls already punching them.
Yeah, they already had trolls there. That's fine.
Wow, the trolls just absolutely ignored the miners and dwarf warriors that were right there.
Range far, range fast! Range firepower ready! And
But yeah, this is definitely the kind of fight you want to be fighting. You don't want to be fighting them on the walls, because the walls is like the worst place to defend. You just kind of want to...
If I can tell this unit to actually get off the walls and out of the fight they're in, it'd be fine.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like they're stuck now. They're not going to be able to get off the walls. They're completely surrounded by warriors. Like, you can tell them all you want that you want them off the walls. There's not enough. They're just now starting to be able to get off the walls. And there's like half the number of them that there was.
Yeah. Where are you guys going?
On the positive side, the cannon is literally wasting its ammo hitting walls and stuff. So
Enemy lord is dead. I've already killed the enemy lord. Cool.
he fell off the wall?
I must have.
And then these guys, oh no, they're trying to open the gate. That's right. They're trying to get the other units on it. You're actually going to want to move those Quarrelers forward a little bit so you can like block the gate.
What?
Oh, never mind. It's too late now.
Probably one of
This
the
gate right here. It's fine. If anything, he just gave you a little bit more kills.
There's my cannon and my catapults.
this is a record!
Oh, did they finally show up?
They finally showed up.
We are
They finally showed up after half of the use they would have gotten. Enemy ladders are catching up with our walls. That's not the important part. The important part is all of the guys who are now pouring in.
vengeance.
Well, good news is your south or your east
Frigid target.
flank is kind of looking pretty good. Your north flank is also kind of looking good, but there's like a mess of dudes over there, and once again, it's like you might want to try to just put some catapults up over on these guys right here, just because they're all nice and super clumped and delicious.
It'd be awesome if they would actually be doing what I'm trying to get them to do. So,
Yeah. Yeah, you probably want to do that with your catapults, and then maybe set up one cannon over here to kind of just peg at the guys as they come in over here. But yeah, the balance of power is slowly shifting your way. It definitely looked like it's one of those situations where they're not gaining stuff. Also, good news: the hail cannon is now out of
ammo.
So it's not going to be able to do anything for the rest of the game.
Not engage.
Oh, hey, your other catapult made it too.
Longbeards. Dowie, attack! Fire on your command. Kill them. We
Oh,
will
never mind.
avenge
Now the
us.
hail cannon is out of ammo.
Obey me.
Shooting at a tower that literally couldn't help him.
For the ancestors! Charge! Rich thrower!
Where are you going, Fridge Thrower?
It looks like it's shooting at some guys that are pretty far away.
No, the one that's walking into the front line instead of standing there and shooting the
Yeah, it's
catapults.
trying to shoot something far away.
I keep telling it not to. I keep telling it to shoot the guys in the city.
Yeah, I don't know. The other catapult is finally going to town at least. You're gonna probably want to start to send these guys into the fray over here.
Slayers! We are
Like,
relentless!
you're holding them back over here, but I can see some of your line wavering a bit.
Withdraw!
It'd be awesome if some of the line that's standing there would actually join the fight. That, again, here's the issue that I keep having with this game is there's a fight. You guys are literally standing next to the model, other dudes, and you're just standing there.
I can tell you from experience that it does not improve in Free Kingdoms. It stays that way. Yeah.
Iron breakers!
Yeah, and over here I just start saying, oh yeah, you already did. Never mind. The good news is your iron breakers were sitting there chucking their bombs that they had at the guys as well as they were coming in, so that's nice. I say, see, it's funny because it's like, oh, the hell cannon's coming, and I'm like, actually, the hell cannon can be terrifying in melee combat. Then I realized they actually left the demonic cannon behind because they ran out of ammo.
Like, I'm fairly certain Ungram's just standing there. Where is Ungram?
Ungram's over on this side, I think. Yeah, he's over here, providing buffs to everyone.
Yeah, not fighting. Ungram, fight!
To be fair, they haven't gotten to him yet. There's a whole group of dudes between him and them.
Yeah, but it's Ungram, the Slayer King.
Yeah, you don't want to have him going.
You
in there.
want him in melee.
Yeah. Your Runic Wizard's actually doing a good job sitting back there and just giving buffs.
Long be it! For the cannons and core! War of vengeance!
Can you give me control of these guys? I want to try something.
Guys,
These ones.
cannons and stuff? Yeah, sure. Gift button is, I forget where. It's on here somewhere.
Bottom left
There it is.
screen next
Gift
to the
units.
toggle camera. Yeah. Let's see if I can put it in some. Oh. Cannons.
We
Actually,
have
my buttons.
scores to settle! Fight!
Why? Alright. I don't remember how to manually fire. Wait, fucking what?
Strike!
What?
You fucking what, mate? I can manually fire these sons of bitches. Oh, hold on. I clicked out the game. You can manually fire the cannons.
Cover them!
That is awesome. Alright, try to shoot that. And then you guys try to shoot that. But
Hey,
you guys.
they have breaking units. Sweet.
Yeah, that's a
On,
good
on the
sign.
south side. Because Ungram finally joined the fight and murdered a bunch of shit.
Yep.
Yeah! Attack! The Iron Fist speaks!
On the plus side, the cannons are now firing.
Where's my grudge thrower going? Again, they're just
We are relentless!
charging into battle. Why is my grudge throwers keep like, we're melee guys? No, you're not. Just stand there and fire your catapults.
Alright, I started to clear up some problems you had in the, I started to give you some support with the
The mountain
grudge
and
throwers.
home! Attack the axe! For the Eye King!
And again, here's 3 units just standing there, not doing anything, even though there's guys like 5 feet in front of their faces.
Unit has been wiped out. That's fine, we're starting to make headway. Here. You're gonna want to send Ungram to the other battlefield?
Nah, there's a bunch of shit that's starting to come back into Ungram, so.
Yeah. Do you want to send your Rune Lord over here, or something? Because there's like, the enemy Warlord is over here. Havoc. Okay, you're gonna have to zoom in real close. But he's right here.
Aha.
I mean, you could probably send this unit of Giant Slayers to try to go slap and see what they do. Meanwhile, while you're looking at... Nope, I don't want that. Options, I want controls, advanced. Hold, left, alt. Hold, alt. Alt as artillery to manually enter aiming mode.
Okay.
Select.
I am the Slayer King! Slayers! Rage fast! Right!
Nope. I want you to manually click your
Let the vengeance begin! Kill them! Longbeards! Yes! Hazoot! Righto! Master Engineer!
Alright, I figured out how to manually choose like sections of ground to shoot with catapults. So you can just select your catapults and hold Alt, and then it'll manually shoot like a section of ground that you tell it to.
Oh, nice.
I currently have your grudge throwers basically on this like clump right here before they get to your guys, so that they kind of
Take some hits.
take some hits. Dangerous part. If your guys move forward enough, they will start like hitting your opponents.
Grudge thrower!
Now that being said, Sutran, my favorite faction to play in this game is actually elves, specifically dark elves. I like Valerian's story and how he's the actual true Phoenix King, and like the high elves.
For the ancestors!
You guys, standing there. Attack that unit that's still right there.
War of vengeance! They have wronged us! Slay everything without a beard!
Slay everything without a beard.
But they all have beards, sir.
We will have vengeance! Kazuk! Break it! Destroy it! Obey me! Hold against this storm! Thunderous! Drag everything! Lord! I am the ranking lord!
Stop.
Iron breakers! Let the vengeance begin!
Bless you.
Vengeance!
That was her sneezing.
Iron breakers!
I need a whole one. It's a 2-day.
Want to win at some point, maybe?
Well, the problem is you have a lot of stuff that's perma broken, and then like stuff keeps coming back in for like round 2. And that's kind of like where you sit right now. It's like I keep winning, and then stuff keeps
Coming back.
coming back. Oh, and they have another fucking hell cannon apparently. When the hell did that happen?
Oh. Can you get range on them on it, maybe?
Sam's not home. Unlock the door. Sam's not home. I don't think so. Is he in
I
the,
can
is he in the spot?
try. I give no
Then you're not
guarantees
home.
that they'll hit because I have to move forward a little bit. Hopefully not very far.
We're giving David a quick shot.
Hey, Red Ruin.
Red rum, red
There you go. He's perma broken. Victory is within our grasp, yes, because their leader perma broke. And everybody was like, nope, we're fucking. Yeah, there you go. They're all perma broken now, it looks like. Yeah, there we go. We're good. We're good.
Charge! Drain them!
It's not going to give me the victory until they run off the map or something. God damn it. All right, there we go. We're good. And it still hasn't actually given me the victory. Come on. Oh, unit just used all its ammo.
Victory will be ours! By Grimnir I order thee! Kazik!
Deleted.
Aye!
Really, that cannon is the one reason why I've not won this battle. Like, that's all of their forces that's on this battle.
Iron breakers! Power!
Jeez. Heroic victory. I don't know if you have yourself on mute or whatever, but I can't hear you.
I might have had myself on mute. Can you hear me now?
might. I can now.
Yeah, I had myself on mute. Sorry. But yeah, thank you for your help, Sutarn. It's good to know we won that one. Pulled out a win barely.
Yeah, pulled that out. But I got a heroic victory, whatever that means.
It just means, so if the balance of power heavily favors your opponent and you win, it's a heroic victory.
I see.
which apparently happens a lot for Skaven because the best unit you can take for just like random infantry walls is Skaven slaves, because storm vermin and clan rats specifically, but so storm vermin are just a little too much on the expensive side, but you can kind of justify them if you want to. It depends on your playstyle, but clan rats are just not good enough better than Skaven slaves to not justify just running waves of Skaven slaves instead.
Mm-hmm.
And like Skaven slaves are like weirdly durable if you build it right.
Okay.
Like there's a couple of technologies that make them as good as clan rats, if not better. And there's a couple of technologies, of course, that you can get to make clan rats better, but like Skaven slaves specifically will be better by choice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on one second. I'm just gonna...
I think the Strahd play here will be to abandon the city and heal up somewhere else and come back and retake it.
Yeah. Or better yet, just fall back and like, because they're not gonna take cities. They're Chaos Horde faction,
right?
So what you're gonna want to do is just go back and battle them. I really hope that like one of the things they do specifically for Chaos Warriors, like I don't want them to do it for demons, and I don't want them to do it for beastmen, but Chaos Warriors, I feel like should get the can capture settlements treatment,
right?
Like. I kind of get why they don't, but like, I don't know. It feels like it's one of those motifs. It's like, you have Norska who has territories. Why not just let Chaos Warriors just get territories?
Right.
You know, they have nomadic tribes and stuff and fortresses and things in like the Badlands. So you should, you know, they should have an overhaul that lets Chaos Warriors specifically take settlements.
Yeah.
Chaos Demons, I could see not doing it, or maybe doing like Wood Elves, which I hate, but would make sense. Is you have one or two like nodes that are really good for you, and then everything else kind of what's it called? Wow. The catapults I was controlling did like 24k damage and 34k damage respectively.
Yeah.
Ungrim did a lot too.
Yeah.
10,000 by himself. Yeah. Okay, so you were fighting multiple Chaos armies. Good news, you basically broke that.
Greetings,
broke the majority of that over
Are
your
you ready
knee.
to slaughter the enemy?
What's up, Averlin? What do you want? Non-aggression pact. Yes.
So no reason not to do that. Bad news,
There's still another one incoming.
oh well, is he fighting you too?
Yes.
God.
It's an ambush. Oh, I'm ambushing him.
Oh.
No, I'm defending against a horde of chaos.
Okay, like that makes a bit of sense. Because they kind of work a bit like, they work like Skaven. They just, they'll just attack you and do it. This is going to be a hard fight. Luckily, you are already very tired, so the ambush very tired mechanic will not be a problem for you.
Right.
Oh, and better news, they're attacking you from one side.
Even better.
Yeah, most ambushes can happen from multiple sides, which is horrendous because you can't defend that very well.
Mm-hmm.
The bad news is you're probably still going to get wrecked because your catapults are going to get like massacred immediately.
I don't know
And
how they're ambushing me though.
So,
I watched them walk up to me and I'm like, hey, there's an army coming over there. Okay. Oh shit.
yeah, so Beastmen have a trait where they're like Skaven. Their attacks just have a chance to do an ambush attack instead.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically what happened is he ambushed you. So you're going to want to pause this immediately. Take stock. All right. Good news. Your catapults are in a good position to support you if you sack your cannons. Bad news, I'm not sure you can win this one. It looks like they have a lot of trash units, Ungors and Gores, which are pretty good for you, but they have just enough Minotaurs to be horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
My best bet is just take all your warriors and just like go straight at it. Move your catapults forward a bit to act as sacking units. Like move them forward specifically just to get attacked.
And where's their leader? They don't have a leader, do they?
They have a leader. It's right over here.
What?
All right.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. I found it.
Okay.
All right, I'm going.
All right, yeah. So sack your cannons. Send these warriors in to help, and try to get as much of the rest of your stuff as you can attacking.
What's the matter? Come on.
Attack the
Nope, those miniature. Oh, there was a lot more stuff over there than I thought. Yeah. There's just nothing you can do about this catapults. You might be able to get one supporting you. Yeah, they had too much stuff. They got the ambush off, which is kind of... It's one of those few things about this game I think is an utter bullshit, is the number of factions that just have ambush tactics.
Yep.
If you're playing this game and it's been great, you feel like you need it because your armies suck. But if you're playing against them, it's just like, this is literally the worst feeling in the world, and I hate it.
honor is at stake.
Where are you?
All right.
Why are you not doing what I wanted you to do?
He just stuck in a... Yeah, he's just stuck in a wave of dudes.
Stuck in fight. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like he's not trying to do something. Okay, so if you pause again, your catapults are in a good position where you can start using them to support yourself now.
I mean, that's where I wanted
say-
them to be anyway, so let's see where's the...
Yeah. I'd put one on this group and then one on these archers, because that's going to be what makes and breaks you, is these archers over here. And then however long this blob can hold out to, like, death do you part. Luckily, you run Slayers, which, well, not typically a great unit in these circumstances, actually turn out to be pretty fantastic.
Down! Attack! Pull out! Hey! Balloons are cast!
And unfortunately, I don't think your catapults will have long. They might get one, maybe two shots off before they're in trouble. Oh, no. You got some that are making breaks
How
into
did
it.
they get
Ugh.
right past the fight? And the... Stop standing
Because
there.
You have literally two dudes in that unit. They just ran past you because they could.
Well, what
They
about
were
this
fighting.
Slayer unit that's just standing there not fighting?
Yeah, that one I can't answer as much.
Again,
Withdraw!
the one thing I absolutely hate about this.
Well, they were targeting. I was watching them fight earlier. I don't know why they stood still after that, other than they probably, like, broke the one unit they were fighting and then sat still after that. Well, you're holding up good so far, but there's a tipping point where this is going to start going one way or the other.
I am the Slayer King!
Does your runesmith have anything he can cast?
I've been having him cast stuff.
Okay. This unit of giant slayers, never mind, they're going to be in combat in a second, so you won't have to worry about it. Actually, it's good, because now they're blocking the flanks of your other guys. Wow, Ungor hordes are just awful.
Attack! War of vengeance!
Where's their leader? There's no
No, he's in the combat nearby.
Ungram,
but
attack him like I
here.
keep telling you to do. Attack him specifically. He's less than 2 feet away from you.
There he goes. Now he's getting into it.
Battle
The problem was, Ungrim was getting attacked by dwarves, so it wasn't going well for him. But not so much that. It's just like he was like his AI was like, I'm occupied with a fight right now.
Yeah, I know you're occupied
okay,
with fight.
pause.
Hence why I keep
Pause
telling
real
you to
quick.
stop being in that fight.
Okay.
Why am I pausing?
Take these giant slayers and just chuck them at these archer guys. Like they're almost out of ammo, but you just want them dead now. On the plus side, you're winning a couple of the other fights. Like this fight over here is actually going way better than I thought it was. You're probably going to lose those slayers, but I was expecting them to just die, period. And you're actually managing to make a good hold on them. But yeah, right now what you're trying to do is go for army loss retreats, which is basically they take too much damage to stay in the battle and they fall back, which will mean that you don't lose your Ungrim with a stack. Well, you see, like you're now starting to like see them retreat and fall back, and now they're perma breaking too. So
Yeah, well, I think I just killed their leader. Yeah, Ungrim finally killed their leader. No,
he
his leader's
forced
still
them to
there.
retreat. His leader's still there. He's just retreating, but he's probably actually going to die if he doesn't manage to break free. No, he managed to get free, but that's fine because he broke. He perma broke, which means aside from a few other units that recovered, you should be fine.
He's being shot down.
Oh my god, those iron breakers are like, you are not fucking getting in the way. Alright, you're gonna want to send this brick this way. Ungrim can take care of anything that comes back this that direction, but
Iron breakers! Nothing can stop us!
but the recovery over here could cause problems.
Nothing can stop us!
Yeah. 'Cause that's the thing with Ungrim. He's going to win whatever fight you chuck him at, whether it's infantry or a duel. He'll win it with like very few exceptions.
Especially since he's a fully kitted out Ungrim.
Yeah, especially since he's a fully fit now.
On my oath, they die!
There she. That's what it. Did she win yet?
Nope. Lost another unit, though. I'm about to win. There it is. Maybe. There's the victory. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah. Best part is I think most of your Giant Slayers unit actually lived.
Almost.
Pyrrhic victory. You were out. They ambushed you.
They
That should've been
ambushed
another
me.
heroic victory.
They ambushed me, and they outnumbered me, and I just
Yeah.
won a siege, and a...
I want to point out that unit of Slayers that got 205 kills is your MVP unit from this battle, because he basically was fighting the entire south side of the battle by themselves.
Yeah.
Like it was just them and nobody else, because that was where all your ranged units went to die.
Yeah.
On the plus side, your gold chevron it looks like all your catapults live, but specifically your gold chevron catapult lived.
Right. Good news is at this point I can replace the entire army with all Giant Slayers.
If you wanted to.
No. The answer is now I can upgrade to things like Iron Drakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can upgrade you can drop your
Iron
ranged units for Iron Drakes.
Iron Drakes and Iron Breakers and all my tier 3 and 4 stuff.
Yeah, your whatever Slayers didn't die, you can drop and send them back to Karis Kadreen to upgrade with Giant Slayers and then come back even stronger than before.
Yeah.
That actually was not a. That was actually a pretty
Yeah, it was actually pretty strong.
decent army. Pretty strong army you were fighting. Luckily, all the Minotaurs lined up with like your
The
giant
Slayers.
slayers mostly. So
The giant
it's
Slayers,
like
yeah, all of their
literal
giants
things in your
lined up
army.
with the giant Slayers. They're like, well, time to slay.
Yeah.
I know, Minotaurs not giants, but still.
No, but Minotaurs are a really good target. They were my favorite unit to use in the Beastmen army. I actually have a huge respect for them there, and you can see it. They did a decent amount of damage to you.
Yeah, they just squared up with giant Slayers.
Yeah.
I think I killed the leader outright too, though.
I think you killed him outright. Even if you didn't, it's actually better if you didn't because he'll retreat until he's fully healthy.
Right.
So it'll give you time to fall back further.
I mean, it's a war
good
herd
news
though,
is
so they despawn, don't they?
They, I mean, it's a chaos invasion. If you killed them, they're gone.
Yeah.
If you didn't kill them, then other things might happen. Yeah, this rust silver look actually came out looking pretty good for the tires.
Nice.
Now I didn't get finished tonight, but now I basically have just a couple small details for the tanks and I'm done. And best part is I'm thinking of getting clever and doing like the side parts of the treads in Nolan oil, so it only looks like the top part has gotten rusty and not the sides or bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Still, it might just be one of those ones I just do it all in Agrex. Yeah, you managed to get some value out of the catapults, but I think that was all melee.
Probably. Yeah, I think they were punching a bunch of shit in melee.
Yeah. Yeah, this. I think this was probably the best outcome from you because, like I said, I have bad matchups against the ambushes. I typically just am overwhelmingly outmatched against them.
Mm-hmm. Hostile hero activity.
I am the Slayer
On his
King.
left. Alright, Ungram. Retreat back to,
Use the underways. It's well, actually no. Yeah, full speed fallback is actually probably best. If you get to Fort Chakova, I just have them bounce up into go to Fort Chakova and then go Carrick Madrid eventually.
yeah, he can do that. I think I can continue holding on to his left. Yeah, I don't have to abandon the position.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to abandon it, but it's definitely one of those ones. It's like this is not an advantageous position for you.
I'm about to bring in another.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, Conan Stormbreaker could probably go up there though and
Summon me if
give
you
a hand.
dare.
And I have my armies racing across the Empire. That was really impressive plays on your part, Foxo.
Oh, alright, let's see here. No way. Trait gained. Insane. Who gained insane? Elmendor Gondorak gained insane.
Oh.
Public force -5. Ugh. Ugh. Who's that?
Who's ready?
Oh, you're a low level in runesmith. Can I just dismiss you?
You can.
Oh, you're one of the dudes out there exploring. That's why. Enemy killed in battle.
Oh, is he the guy who's out in the Chaos Wastes?
Yeah, he's the guy who's out in the Chaos Waste exploring.
Yeah, it makes sense that he picks up the insanity trait because it's something that characters get the longer they're dealing with chaos stuff.
Teller gain, teller of tales. Okay. Teller gains.
Oh.
I apparently killed both of the leaders that were over there. So
Yeah, you killed 2 of the 3 leaders that attacked you. Funnily enough, the guy who actually sieged you is still alive.
yeah,
But 2 of the leaders are dead, and the Beastman guy lived. But again, like I said, it's actually good because he lived with low health, so he's not going to be back for a while.
yeah.
And he's actually not in encampment stance, so he's not regenerating either, which is good because that means it's another round of him not being able to do anything. So I can go punch him with my my own Thane that's over there.
That's cool.
You know, playing this game makes me regret that Warhammer Fantasy Battles doesn't exist anymore because I'd love to play like Dark Elves back in their prime and not what they are now.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Don't worry, Mortal Realms, man. Mortal Realms are coming.
Yeah. To be fair, of the cities of Sigmar armies, I would say that Dark Elves are one of the few factions that kept most everything in check. I wish I had a Dreadlord on foot or a sword instead of like just having the derpy ass fucking dragon. I'm not a fan of that dragon. I want a better dragon. It looks so bad. But yeah, it's like I wish you know, I have I think most everything from the Dark Elf kit survived. I think the only things that didn't are my favorite unit, which are Shades. But like fine, whatever, I still have the other crossbowmen. I can always just kit bash if I want like Shade variants. Yeah, I'd say the big one is like dwarves. I feel the worst for because like
To war!
they're just what are they called in Age of Sigmar? Displaced.
They're disposited or displaced or something alongside of the not the Fire Slayers, but yeah, base dwarves are now the displaced. I think, yeah.
Yeah, displaced or disposed or whatever. Like all of their cool shit got split between the two cool dwarf factions. The Caradhran overlords got all of the flying vehicle stuff. I think one of the flying vehicles, the gyrocopter, is still like a dwarf thing, but like, why play that when you can play the cooler Caradhran ones?
Yeah.
They
still have basic I think they got all the basic cannons, and they still got the gyrocopters. They got all the miners and basic dudes. But
yeah,
you could either you can play the dwarf or his cool older brother, flying dwarf,
or his cooler grandpa, the Fire Slayers.
Yeah,
is like I really like. If I were to play a dwarf faction, I'd definitely play Fire Slayers. I do, like, it'll probably never happen, or if it does, it'll be like 10 years from now when I have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
But I always, like, hope one day after you get your guys painted up that I could go to, like, a team event with you, and I could just play Fire Slayers, and you can play Caradhran Overlords.
Yeah.
Like, that would be a cool thing to do.
I mean, I'll get them painted up eventually. I don't know how much of the list I'm going to build at any point. I know the next major purchase I need to purchase for my dwarves at some point is the Ironclad, the big ship.
Yeah, that's the next big one for you.
I need more ships, is really what it boils down to.
That's basically where you're at. You're good on infantry, you just need ships.
Yeah, which I have. I've got a gun hole. I've got like 2 gun haulers, I think it is, at this point.
Yeah, you have 2 gun haulers. You need a third to do like the troop thing. You need a couple of the frigates and 1 or 2 of the ironclads, which is like the most expensive shit to get for them.
Yeah. I need a bunch of vehicles, but guess what the most expensive things are? The vehicles!
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I know it's my turn. It's like trying to figure out.
I'm just saying. But
more like trying to figure out how I want to do this next part.
Also, too, actually, since I'm not losing Kislev. Actually, next turn I finished building the upgrade of the walls because I was building in the process of upgrading gates and walls, so
Yeah.
so I was getting tier 3 walls next turn. But yeah, no, I have. Yeah, no, they're both gun haulers, aren't they?
Yep, they're both gun haulers because it's from the box.
Yeah, I have the start collecting box, and then I have the Aether War starter box. Which actually, well, speaking of, yeah, so my magnets too. I think I was telling you the magnets there for Magnet Baron came in. Unfortunately, I think they're the wrong size magnets for Tomb Spider for Necrons. However, I'm fairly certain they work just fine for dwarf boats because I got for the large flying bases, but I guess the Tomb Spider isn't actually on a large flying base. It's on
the medium, yeah.
Yeah, it's technically a medium base, so I'm going to have to order more magnets. Yeah. That'll be another week.
I mean, you're doing better than me. I ordered mine for I canceled my other order and express delivery to new order, and it still hasn't gotten in. You got yours faster than I got mine.
Wow. Yeah, no, I ordered that Saturday, so.
I ordered mine Monday.
Oh, what did you order? Yeah, you know,
10 small bases for my Seraphim.
No,
it was going to be the test run to see if it was I've had lots of people tell me it's really worth it, but I haven't actually had a chance to try it myself. So here's me testing it now.
Right.
Oh, I have insufficient funds to do that. Now I have sufficient funds.
You know what the problem with this Chaos Invasion is? It sets us back on capturing cities, or at least set me back on capturing cities.
It set you back on capturing cities, and then I'm having to compensate instead of capturing cities because I was basically just gonna do a cheap shot and go into Norska and just start attacking them.
Yeah. And
just raising cities because I really didn't care about keeping them. And it's now I'm having to run across the map. Alright, let's go punch this guy in his face.
Punish the grudge makers. For clan honor.
Damn it. That didn't work. Oh well, worth a shot.
Cease.
Luckily, my turns are going pretty decently quickly because,
yeah,
I don't have that much money.
I mean, our turns are going fairly quickly at this point.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to turn around and attack this unit, but that's fine. I can deal with this. The problem is we're having battles where it's the balance of power is against us. So if we want to fight, we have to do battles.
Yeah, we have to actually do battle.
Yeah,
which isn't helping.
Yeah, this is gonna be my proof of why I hate fighting lizardmen. In a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
I understand a lot of people have told me playing lizardmen, they have really crappy economy, so it's hard to get rolling with them. I get it, I understand every army has their weakness. Skaven are actually really crappy at fights when they're not ambushing you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But that still doesn't mean when you're fighting them when they're NPCs and have cheat codes enabled, doesn't make it any more annoying to fight.
Yeah. AI's cheat. As we all know, AI's just cheat.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys can,
There's no terrain on this battlefield either. It's the middle of the fucking desert.
Yep. You know what? That's fine. Oop. No, you guys can be you guys can go over here. My current plan, let's just hole up some way over here and hope they build across from us.
Fun part. Actually, no, that'd be
Oh, nope. Alright.
You ever actually finish my doors? Speaking of doors?
Sure. No,
So no. That is a no.
that is a no. I have them like sitting here, but my vacation started. Like, I worked on them a bit. The guns that I drilled out have magnets in them now. I just have to finish drilling out the weapons, and then I can put magnets in them.
Mm-hmm.
But because I took the vacation, and my vacation was like, I want to work on my projects to relax from the fact that work has been kicking my ass up and down the world.
Right.
Like, work has been just like generally stressful. I haven't had much chance to work on them. No. All right.
You got knocked off your base at some point. Probably because you used. Where's my super glue go? I know it's on here on my desk somewhere. There it is.
Oh, is it some of your guys got knocked off their bases?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not use. For those who are curious, I use hypoallergenic super glue, i.e., super glue without odor, which is great, but it's typically a little bit more fragile than your usual super glue, and this causes me. It allows me to be able to very nicely. Like I don't have to worry about getting sick anymore whenever I'm having like building models, but if it's not like a pain. Oh no, you spawned units right in the middle of like the the group of guys who do not care and will kill it instantly. Sweet.
Oh yeah.
It'd only been better if they were actually slayers.
All right, that's why I didn't prime these guys, because you glued them to the flying bases. So either I have to tape off the flying bases or snap them off and reset them.
Yeah. All right, you guys just stop. Just start shooting. Are those blessed crack cigars? Yes, they are. You could just put all of your shots right there. I don't care what else happens.
Five Thunders and Arcanauts. I think one is missing, per se.
Nope, I found them. Or I got replacements for them, rather. Oh my god, I did the thing again.
No, I know I specifically had one Arcanaut out because I was using for Starfinder.
Ah.
So I know I'm missing one of my 10-man unit of Arcanauts. And by one, apparently I'm missing...
You might be missing two.
I'm missing more than that. I only have 7 of them in front of me. Huh.
Oh. Well, I have... I know I misplaced a few of them, and I bought more, so
Okay.
I just need to... I got a couple off of eBay, so...
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Plus the gun hauler. I have the gun hauler here. I just need to actually build the balloon for the gun hauler.
Yeah. Alright. Sorry these battles are taking so long. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it all right.
Say I'm here. Hopefully, if anyone's in the chat, and at least enjoying the chat, and if you have any questions, you can ask me anything. I will try to answer it to the best of my ability. I can talk shop on games, painting, whatever.
Yeah. Alright. Let's just start going to battles. Alright.
Honestly, I think what I really should do instead of playing full Age of Sigmar, just play Warcry with my Adrian Overlords.
Yeah. That'd be at least a decent place to start, because then you can start start small and start painting with that, and then just work your way up and into it.
Yeah. My Cadron Overlords, however, are not on my priority of paint list right now, especially seeing as in 40k there is a fully painting. Not that it's ever actually... It might have came in play in one of the games I've done, but it's not... The victory points earned from being fully painted hasn't exactly been a battle swinger, so... But with fully painted being a now part of built into the game rules, it's bumped up my priority on what I need to paint. So
yeah, especially if you want to do stuff like playing in tournaments or leagues where they start actually caring about that, because like right now it's like we're in a narrative league or growth leagues where they don't care about that, or maybe you get points by the end of it, and then there's like other leagues I know where it's just like, yeah, no, you have to have a fully painted army from the beginning.
Yeah. But I'm going to probably, though, while it's bumped up on my priority, I'm not exactly, setting all my time doing the painting. I'm definitely, probably still going to take my time on painting, probably do most of it on stream, so.
No worries with that. It's definitely something that I've thought about a few times, and I would probably say I had, outside of my RPG streams, I'd say...
they're your most popular?
Yeah, they're my most popular ones. It's my most popular solo content.
My first one I did, it was pretty popular, and then after that, no one has... The second one, no one showed up whatsoever for the second one, so...
Yeah.
As it constantly seems, no one showing up for my streams anyways.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. It's you gotta find the thing I found out is like you have to find the niche that you get people to watch you for, and then stick to it. Because I think probably the niche that I did that had the most people watching me was when I did RPG Maker stuff.
Yeah.
And that got me the most people watching my streams, but I haven't had since doing that, I haven't had that spark. And I'm pretty sure if I was hey, if I wanted to do this again, I'm sure I could get some people to watch me, but at the same time it's
I mean, there's my next attempt of what I'm going to be doing at some point. It's on my back burner as a side project, but that's totally not going to be really my main focus. But it might turn out being more popular. VTubing.
Yeah, I thought about it, and VTubing was just one of those ones I didn't want to put in the effort.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're putting in much different effort. The only little extra step you gotta do is get a model.
Yeah. That's the part where it was just I don't want to do this because I don't have the money for it. I'm just not going to go through and get it.
I mean,
I had so many other art projects I'd rather pay money for.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have basically pretty much everything lined up for Domino's. I just need to throw money at it and get shit set, that set up. So. I say that as I still haven't actually really been making, the videos in which I wanted to for, my regular YouTube stuff. So
yeah.
Hey, there's a corner store. Hello, Mr. Corner Store. Where are you going,
yeah.
Mr. Corner Store?
He's going right into all of my archers is what he's looking about to be doing.
Because
you need to go back to that. Yeah, I know. He's running for a short edge, which is fine, but I really want him specific. He's not one I don't mind if a level 1. I don't mind if a level 1 Lord replaces him, but I do not wish to be the guy fighting him. Lord Croak, he's unbreakable.
Yeah, Lord Croak is kind of a.
That's fine. He can sit there and just get shot for a bit. I'm just gonna set my warriors up just out of the way.
Right.
But this is great because this means I can go take the city now. The enemy has spawned Enemy spawned a unit that ran away immediately.
Yep. I mean, that is, say, speaking of lizardmen, that's the other army which I would like to. If I wasn't playing Cadron Overlords, I'd be playing lizardmen.
Lizardmen or ogres.
Yeah.
All right, let's end the battle. I have 2 or 3 more cities I need to go capture. Not that bad of losses for me. I don't think I fully lost any units. I just had a lot of units that took a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And I managed to kill Krokar. But yeah, Lizardmen are definitely next on my list of to try. First up on the list is actually playing Skaven for longer than 25 turns. I literally have I tried Killan Morse for a bit, and it was one of those ones I'm like, I can win this one, but it's boring. So then I switched to the new guy that came, Trot. He's a lot of fun because his mechanic is interesting, where he just mutates units, and that's just fun.
Yeah.
So I might commit to him, but he has a really long campaign, so it's one of those ones it's like I have to commit time. And then it was one of those ones it's like I wanted to go back and play Dark Elves because they were my favorite faction, and I just have been playing Marathi instead, even though like her campaign play like hurts my soul.
Right.
Yeah, for those who don't know, for those who might not know, somehow ended up watching the stream, Marathi is very difficult to play.
Like me, I have no clue.
Yeah, like you, is like she basically starts off surrounded on all sides by enemies, and being the only dark elf with chaos corruption.
Oh.
All the other dark elves don't have corruption at all, so she doesn't make friends very easily with other dark elf factions, and she doesn't. So it's really hard to get people to come help you, and everybody around you is trying to kill you. The elves across the ocean start at war with you and come and attack you. The other elves nearby play like fucking Skaven and have stealth tactics, and also have superior ghost warriors, which are just shades, slightly shittier shades, but when they're with him, they're shades on crack. When you're playing against and then south of you is Lizardmen, which everybody knows my opinion of Lizardmen. They're some fucking bullshit army to fight. So it's one of those ones, it's like, it's difficult for me to manage them just because it's... she's definitely one, it's like your first 20 to 50 turns is stabilizing your condition, and then figuring out where you're going from there. And then now there's fucking Wood Elves nearby, who are the Sisters of Twilight, who are actually good. But yeah, Lizardmen are a faction I feel like I should like more than I don't, because they have everything I would like
summoning and stuff like that.
Summoning and lizard folk, and I'm not even going to waste my time. No, that's right. You just confederated, so it's just auto resolve. I can't win that fight.
Okay. Sorry, you can retake that.
Yeah, that's actually like, sweet, now I can take it again. Not only that, you do not have a full stack army, so it's like not only do you not have anything over there that help you like hold that, you don't have a full stack, so I'll be able to better kill you. Oh, fucking Skaven bullshit. I don't feel like fighting Clan Wars, but god damn it, do I want to right now. Oh, right, it's your turn. I was already ready to just start my turn.
Right. I'm messing with a couple things. There we go. All right. Technology research. Sacred duty. Cool. Reduces upkeep cost. Got it.
It's a
Yeah, I'm
climbing
basically
hole.
at. Is my research either giving me money or technology, or making guys cheaper? If yes, then that's the technology I want. Geez, at this rate, it might be faster to just go to war with Clan Mulder and just start capturing their shit along the way.
Yeah. Well, I was going to start attacking whatever clan this is that's right here next to
Mulder.
that's Mulder. Yeah, I was about to go do that, but now I gotta re-heal up because of chaos.
Yeah, and luckily it's old Mulder, so they're shit.
Yeah.
They're worse than Rictus. Because Rictus has like stuff where it's like if they start losing, they start winning, which is stupid. Oh, speaking of Rictus, so the other campaign I did in the meantime was I did Vampirates, which are now my second favorite faction.
Yes, let's move.
They were my third for a bit because it was basically me trying to figure out, do I like
Time
them
for a reckoning.
more or less than I like Tomb Kings. And the thing that sealed Vampirates was I don't have to wait fucking forever to build whatever unit I want. Whereas
Time
Tomb
for
Kings,
reckoning.
they don't have army upkeeps, but their military buildings dictate how many of what unit you can build, so you're always kind of at this weird disadvantage with them where it's like I never have fully stacked armies of the units I want to use. So instead I have to make do with other stuff. Like for instance, oh hey, I don't have a full stack of tomb spiders backed up by tomb guard with like bone giants for artillery. So instead I have one army that has everything I want, and then one army that has all the leftovers, and then one army that literally has just skeleton spearmen, because that's all. They're the only thing baseline that you can build like an infinite number of.
Yeah.
And it's one of those ones. It's like I like Kalita. I like Tomb Kings. I love their aesthetic. They're probably my favorite undead aesthetic. I just like the Egyptian mummy theme they have going on. I like them a little bit more than vampires, but Osiarch Bone Reapers, which are pretty close to their aesthetic, just didn't do it for me.
Skill points, yada 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 yada, a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so it's like it's one of those ones. It's like they like Vampirates was fun because I could get the units I wanted, and they made play easy. They're also the first. I played them on the Vortex campaign, which I usually just do the Vortex campaign and then call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
But I got so pissy by the end of it with everyone going to war with me that I'm like, screw it, I'm going to take over the entirety of the campaign,
For
man.
the wisdom of the layer.
I also find their loyalty mechanic fun. Some people I know find it frustrating because it's like, what do they do? Like, how do I do it? I was like, I don't understand your problem. This is super easy and intuitive. You just have to know what they want. Like, their loyalty is based on pleasing them. Whereas other loyalty is just based on, like, am I winning right now? Did I win the last battle? If yes, cool. If not, oh. Since we started late, I figure we can go until about 11 today.
Oh, later? Alright, sounds good. And now I'm just cleaning up and making sure everything is...
Yeah, I figured you're doing stuff for Kislev. It looks like you got your walls built.
Yeah. First,
Hopefully your garrison, like, I know that half of your garrison that comes from the walls will be healthy, but hopefully the other parts of your garrison are also, like, regenerating too.
let's...
Yes, for Slayer Cape. I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those ones that'll be... Well, he might be able to run faster
It
on the
is
next part.
time.
Depends on if that river
Nah.
slows him down much or not.
I just need to get him into the territory,
Yeah,
basically.
you basically just have to get him right here. Or
Yeah, because he needs
that's
to
drawing at a weird
completely
angle.
rebuild his army, essentially. So
Yeah,
Iron Breakers, Iron Breakers, Iron Breakers. Those can stay. Giant Slayers, Giant Slayers. Yeah, he needs to bring back a whole bunch of Giant Slayers.
yeah. With how you play, you'll probably want like 4 more Giant Slayers and then some 1 more Iron Breaker just to kind of give it like a 4 tick, and then just like a bunch of catapults and organ guns and stuff.
Nah, I think I will give him do 4 Giant Slayers, 1 Iron Drakes, and then fill in the artillery. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. No, that's right. I was building stuff with him.
Sure. Faction encountered. Clan Pestilence.
A nut.
The Dwarf Warriors. For duty, that's what I just switched. Get fight ancient grudges, which is casuals who were punished. Right up and look over from capacity of problems. Player.
Well, I fucked that up.
Whoops.
Just auto-resolving that to get through it. Oh no, I lost my miners. Whatever will I fucking do? Oh wait, that city I just took, I can build miners in. Guess I'll just do that.
One rug. An ad.
Yeah, gate has been built. Improved power projectile bullets. Leadership +2 while under siege. Check. Enemy hero action
Sweet.
success rate -10%. Check. Siege holdout time +1. Province garrison. Grudge thrower. Dwarf warriors. Dwarf warriors with great weapons. Warlords
Using
with
guild
great weapons.
routes.
Are you just looking at shit that I just did?
Nah, I'm just looking at what the garrison details
Yeah.
for Kislev. Kislev's the garrison details.
Got that.
Yeah, you have a bunch more guys now.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move on to glory. For the
Alright, these guys are
ancestors.
almost there. I
Summon
don't
me
care.
if
I actually
you
need
dare.
this guy is back at
That's nice.
Well, not quite going as planned. I was hoping to put the guy who ended up going and doing the battle into the city and sending the other guy to go attack. No, I need you to die.
Why won't you die?
Like, now you want to not dance astromancy. Oh, neat. He's basically set himself up to catch me if I try to warp through. That's cool, but I'm just going to move up and attack you and kill you now. When it gets around to my turn. On the plus side, it looks like Karl Franz might go and do to the chaos what we were hoping to do to the chaos.
Yeah, he just ran by me, so he's up there.
Yeah.
I can destroy.
But yeah.
Cool.
For the wisdom
That might be
of
the
Valyria.
greenskin army I try to play. I don't think they'll be great to play, but I think they'll be like, I think they'll have a fun campaign of just going and taking Carrick 8 weeks back.
I am the Slayer King. Moving.
Also, I am a huge fan of
My
goblins,
axe thirsts
and
for
they're like
war.
they're the closest I could get to
The
a
Slayer
short stack
in me
army
seeks
in
death.
Warhammer Fantasy. I do have plans, like, since Age of Sigmar has different factions, I have my Order faction, which is Daughters of Cain, and I might get some Dark Elf Cities of Sigmar stuff, just because I like Dark Elf aesthetic. Then I've got Slaaneshi Knights for Chaos, alongside just general Chaos Demons. And I was jokingly saying
Let us begin.
I might do Crooked Moon Goblins one day if I ever did a Destruction Force, because it's like I was debating doing Ogres, but then I was like, when you and I were talking about it, I'm like, I'd probably have more fun doing the crazy shenanigans Destruction faction than the one that's just a bunch of dudes going and punching a bunch of other dudes. So that was one of the ones that was just like, I'd hate myself if I did this army because of how much would be involved in painting it, but I think it would be fun.
But yeah,
And as for death armies, there is currently not a death army that I am actually found
that you actually want to
enjoyable
play.
enough to play. Yeah. Oh, hey, two kings over there are doing good.
My allies? No, I'm
The,
allied with Emery.
Yeah, not Camry. Exiles of Nehek.
Ah,
Yeah, he's basically.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
You know what?
Move. Aye.
Since
Forwards.
Karl Franz is about to deal with that,
For the wisdom of Valyria.
I'm going to just set up to start fighting Boulder. You guys can pull out for a turn. I can go and start slamming into their backs. Killing. Alright, before I spend all my money, let's. Alright. That at least gets him started for a while.
Summon me if you dare.
Oh, what's that? You're gonna run the fuck away? Wow, you went pretty fucking far. Alright. My goal is to try to use Grombrindle to ambush the one guy over there.
mhm.
Eh.
Call me Death Master.
Actually, you know what the problem is, though? If you want Zavestra, that is the last area in that province for Kislev and Fort Chakova. For me owning that province.
Oh, I don't want it. I just want to kill
Kill Skaven.
Kill Skaven. Yeah, that's all I want. I don't want it. I'm probably just going to take it and then like turn it to ruins.
Alright.
Time for a reckoning.
That can come in afterwards. Or watch Karl Franz sneak it.
Yeah.
A nod.
You finally just join my confederation. God damn it. It's like so close to being done with them.
My axe thirsts for war.
I have insufficient funds to do that. Can I kill him? Nope. Nope. Nothing I can do but flail angrily.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, you know what? There's actually something I can do. What I can do is just drop one of the units I just bought that I'm not going to be able to get for like 4 turns.
Mm-hmm.
And then go for like a assault unit.
Punish the grudge makers.
Okay, I managed to weaken the beastmen some more. Hopefully Karl Franz will be able to do his thing. No, wait. Okay. Gotta rush through these turns.
Yeah, trying to get through these so they can get to these things.
Yeah. Honestly, if we want to call it at this point, I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't see an issue calling it myself, though.
Yeah, it's like we can be like, look, we would have gotten to the 70. It's just the Chaos Invasion basically distracted us, and we had to stop the battles because, like, every city we've taken.
Yeah.
And like, I just want to call this done. Not that I'm not having fun playing dwarves. It's just this dwarf camp. This co-op campaign is a lot more frustrating than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it definitely been a little bit on the frustrating side with some of these plays from them. So.
Yeah.
Great game. Strict. And multiple turns with low public order. Cool.
Ha ha. Moving. Summon me if you dare.
Yeah, Ungrim next turn will be able to just walk up to the mountain and start taking back troops.
Move!
I can walk up right now.
To die in battle.
Ungrim?
But the axe
Yeah.
of Dargo demands blood.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I need, let's see, 4 giant slayers. So that's what I said. Hold on. 2, 3, 4. And I think I said I wanted to build an Iron Drake. Go.
For the
I
wisdom of
removed
the
you.
layer.
You're still doing
Let
your
us
thing.
begin.
You moved over to do that. Someone has another side skill point. Back. And done. Alright.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
I should get a new chibi-fied version of
What?
Lucia done to work as a better
Avatar.
little tag image. Yeah.
Well,
I know a couple artists I just have to go and actually like commission.
throw money at them.
Yeah, basically. It's it's absolutely something where it's like, yeah, I love your character and I want to do the work, but you're gonna have to pay me for it. I'm just like, well, it means I have to go and pay you.
Yeah.
I don't have money.
Who is this here? Nostramark. Or no, Bachman. That's
that's Clan Mulder.
Oh, that's Clan Mulder. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have lightning strike? Yeah, let's backstrap some Clan Mulders.
Time to slay the Oathbreakers.
Enter war on the side of the ally with Clan Mulder. Got it.
Attack! Let us
Nope.
be about
That's
this.
correct.
To battle!
Just auto resolve.
Leave it
you
as
know what? I'll
runes.
just sack it.
Beards in belts.
I'll sack it, and that way you can take it.
Okay.
Drang them!
That didn't quite work as planned. But it's fine. They usually won't break the siege to go and attack.
Mm-hmm.
At least not on easy. They're kind of dumb like that.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
I grow restless.
Wow, you're really just a bunch of dinosaurs. Okay. Just because the balance of power is just not quite in my favor enough to really work. I hate these specific Lizardmen factions. It's basically they get a summon and they get a free army that's just nothing but feral beasts.
Mm-hmm.
And they're infinitely beatable, but like because they're like quote high tier units, they always get a weirdly high balance of power, and if you auto resolve it, like half the time it kills you.
Right. There's a good chance that it's going to be AI cheating.
Yeah. Well, it's basically just like what they quantify as like power
Mm-hmm.
is not always like what is useful. It's like they quantify Skaven Slayers as just being trash, but like
They quantify hard numbers, not actual, useful.
actual usability. Yeah. Just put the catapults way up
Yeah,
on the hill.
there's a bunch of Megadons.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Carnosaur. Megadon. Feral Carnosaur.
Luckily, they're all
Escape.
large, so I can put my guys just like slightly behind, and the doors will just go to town. Okay. Bad news is they're large, so the catapults are less than useless against them.
Sounds like you need Giant Slayers.
Yeah, Giant Slayers would actually be really helpful. Alright, let's just speed it up a bit so that they can catch up.
Look inside the bag.
Actually get to battle.
Cool, awesome. Yep.
There's a Carnosaur heading for you.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Now you've slowed down.
Yeah, so the thing is like I'm trying to get them to go feral
Mm-hmm.
so that they attack each other. And I don't know why I slow-moed it, other than I was trying to pause it while Chelsea was talking to me.
Spawned an enemy unit.
Damn, that's gonna cause a problem. And of course, I forgot to initiate skirmish mode, so that's good. Yeah, you guys go deal with that, and then you guys basically just sacrifice yourself to these things going crazy. Just shoot them. My Rune Priest doesn't have any runic magic, so that's bothersome.
Yeah, you have to train them for skills.
Yeah, I thought he was more trained than that. Actually, you know what? Just all the catapults go on the Scheme Chief for now.
You have some warlock anyway.
Yeah, they do have fire at will, so on, so typically they will fight. All right, those are gone.
There's the string.
Yeah. Luckily, my catapults are more or less winning me the fight.
These guys aren't doing anything.
Which guys aren't doing anything? Oh, those guys, yeah.
Yeah, their firing arc was kind of...
Their firing arc was pointed the wrong direction.
While there was this rampaging Stegodon 10 feet to their left.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to shoot those guys now. Oh, sweet. You actually spawned a unit I could fight.
Spawned an actual unit.
Yeah. Well, he spawns feral cold ones, which are like really crappy. Like cold ones are not good.
Mm-hmm.
So typically I don't like. You can get cold one knights for dark elves, and while they're like good on for dark elves, they are not particularly great.
Yeah, they're not particularly great on things, but right.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like they frenzy, so it's like they're not particularly good. Okay, it's like we need to start picking things that are. Okay, you can stop melee and go over here and try to shoot one of them. You can also go and shoot a. Hey, they're finally retreating, and they're broke, and I won. Hate
Yay, finally.
fighting. This is why I hate fighting beastmen or lizardmen. It's just like super frustrating to fight because they're like they don't break typically with the beast stacks. They just kind of go feral and start killing things left and right.
Yeah, they just keep killing, and then more killing.
Yeah, and sometimes they attack each other, which is nice, but as you saw, for the most part, they just attacked more of my units.
Yeah.
It just takes slightly more damage. But while I wounded a bunch of them, and probably could have kept the battle going to see if I killed any of them, I didn't actually injure enough to really work it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this will have to be the last turn because it's 11, and I'm still short a couple things.
All right.
Maybe we'll come back in the future, a few months from now, and be like, "Hey, let's just have an episode where we finish this real quick." Maybe
finish a couple
when
more
Total
things.
War. I know you're not planning on pre-ordering or getting Total War 3, but maybe when it launches, we're just like, "Hey, we're just gonna finish up this campaign we talked about that we were gonna do."
Yeah. So then I guess there's the question of what are we going to do next?
Well, if we really need a week longer to decide, we can always just default back to our the old favorite 14.
True.
Honestly, I think next I would rather try Vermintide or something else.
Vermintide, all right, that works for me.
So something a little bit more like both of us are playing at the same time rather than one of us
something that's a little more paired active.
Yeah. This one basically depends on one of us to keep chatting for a bit while the other one is concentrating on their turns.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm interactive with your turns, but for the most part, it's we're just gonna chat here and have fun and go nuts.
Yeah. Hey, we can play Vermintide. I can play the new fun class that I've been playing. The Exiled Engineer.
I've only played Wood Elf for there, though I did unlock Shade recently, and I'm like, Shade is fun to play. I like playing it. I think I like Wood Elf a little bit more.
Yeah. Just
because some of the bows you get have infinite ammo.
Mm-hmm. As I say, I've been enjoying Exiled Engineer off the Dwarf. It's like the Crusading Knight. It's actually a DLC on top of the base game, so it's a fourth career path for Dwarf.
Did they ever go around to making a fourth?
Yeah, they're going through and making a fourth class for each of them.
Yeah, I was asking, did they ever get around to doing it for the Wood Elf? Because I don't remember. If
they've only done Hans Gruber so far in Barden.
Yeah,
which is Dwarf and a human. I
think they only did Hans Gruber because Hans is
he's kind of
because from what I know, the Wood Elf is the most popular character, followed by the Dwarf.
Yeah, the Wood Elf is Wood Elf is the most popular. Human is kind of the poster boy.
Yeah, so I guess it's Hans Gruber was just because he was the poster boy. Didn't kill him. It just made him retreat more.
Yeah, no, the Exile Engineer is fun. His ultimate is a minigun or a chain gun.
Yeah.
That he basically he reloads it.
Now I can auto resolve.
He just keeps he just kind of reloads it and goes, and it's he just sits there as a go full turret mode with a minigun and just firing out on hordes. His main passive is that he can carry 3 grenades instead of 1.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I say if we can actually get more people in our Twitch streams, you can actually get them to screw us over.
I tried that. I had some problems getting the Twitch streams to work, but it was one of those ones. I think we actually got it to work. It's just every other game or so it would crash.
Right. Well, that was back when it first came out, wasn't it? And so now it's probably
that was 6 months ago.
Yeah, the Twitch feature didn't come out until 6 months ago. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about it until.
Yeah, it was added into the game after the fact. So.
Yeah. Okay, that I didn't quite know about. All right, I'm in a really good position to just keep going to town. I've got another army brewing. It's taken a bit to get it going, but it's
My axe
finally getting there. Um, 5 turns, it'll be kind of. I'll need to get some catapults for it, but it'll be ready to go. In fact, it might be one of those situations. It's better for me to recruit global just to get it out faster. But it'll be a top tier army. Like I took catapults over organ guns, but that's just the same at the time. We have Clan Molder, which is just not in a good position to defend itself.
Yeah, we're going to.
Chaos Invasion is on the ropes, and you managed to basically single-handedly push it back.
Yeah.
While coming into the help. Okay, I'm gonna.
Moving.
Basically, I'm just going to clear out all of these Skaven cities in the area.
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah. No. There we go.
The
Now I
clan
can do this.
demands war.
Let's just auto-resolve this lightning strike for a free Clan Molder win, because I don't want them just ambushing me. And then I'll just attack this guy in the back.
Attack.
Alright, he ran.
But that's what, Sylvester? Or Sylvanesta?
Let us be
Goblin
about
Clan?
this.
Is that the last vampire count that we haven't
No.
finished off, or is that Wood Elves?
No, he's Empire.
Oh, he's Empire.
He's
Okay.
he's Empire. I think he gets removed in favor of Wood Elves. I don't remember. I know Ostermark is vaguely where the new Wood Elf faction for Drika is. Oh, hey, we also hit one of my usual going points. Anyways, this is actually a pretty good place to stop.
Yeah, we crossed the 200 units part.
Well, we crossed the 200 units part, but we also one of the things is I also typically will go 100 turns and then be like, do I feel like continuing the game or not? And
Oh,
this
we
is
hit
a turn 100.
Oh, we hit a turn
Yeah,
100. We've hit two of three. We have hit 2 of the 3 objectives, and we've hit turn 100. We have. We're definitely going to punch a bunch of Skaven. If we were to continue on.
Yeah, and we're definitely if we didn't get sidetracked with battles that we had to manually fight so that we could win them, we would absolutely have gotten. Because we probably spent an hour and a half today in battles, which is not something we typically do. We usually auto-resolve our way through.
Yeah.
So well, actually no, we do typically do a couple battles here and there, but usually if we overwhelmingly win, we'll do a battle to just be like, hey, we did a battle, and then move along. But we got.
Look, guys, see, we can do a battle.
Yeah, but I got 1, 2, 3 cities off the bat, and I get you to finally join my confederation. Hey, and I got another city too.
Hey, someone confederated.
Master of
Yeah.
death.
Here. Not quite far enough. I can go to here and then up across. So it's I'm in a good position where if I wanted to get the next 6 cities within a few turns, I would be able to easily do it off of just what remains of the last defenders. So between that and our new position to just flat out murder Clan Molder, we're going to call it here and move on. Looks like next time we're going to do Vermintide for fun, so we'll be moving on to just some vermin shenanigans.
Yep. Murdering.
Maybe we can actually do the. Oh no, wait! I still have to do more story. Maybe I'll just.
I mean, we
do
can
the
go
first
through
3
the
chapters. So
We can go through the story. That's
sure,
fine with me.
sounds good. I need to kind of because I kind of am stuck at a certain point where it's just like I haven't done the rest of the story, so I haven't unlocked everything yet.
And there's a few of the DLC places I haven't unlocked because I just haven't random into them. But other than that, I've gone through everything.
Yeah. So we're in a pretty good position. We might come back during Total War Warhammer 3 and actually go and hit the third objective of getting 70 of the 140. But honestly, like, we're both getting kind of tired of playing this game. Like, I love playing this game, and I know you love playing this game, but the format for this Let's Play makes it a little bit difficult. So next time will be probably Vermintide if we can get it to work, and if not, our fallback is usually Final Fantasy 14. So I think that'll be kind of our goal.
Yep.
Is we'll use 14 as fallback and try to just play other games as we can.
Could also, move on. In fact, get off this game too into a less intensive game for some reason that probably won't cause my camera to skip around so much for my stream.
Yeah.
It's like for some reason, despite it's saying I'm not using all my CPU, it seems to be a resource hog. So.
Yeah, this game definitely resource hogs a lot. It's not even like CPU; it's mostly RAM.
Yeah.
It just takes a lot to render this shit.
Which I don't know why. I've got like 16 RAM.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those ones between now and late 2021. I need to do some serious overhaul of this computer if I want to do the next Warhammer game.
Yeah. But anyways,
update the graphics card. But yes, anyways, thanks you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed Total War. Dr. Foxo, I hope you had fun playing Total War with me. I know.
it wasn't a total drag, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's like I know the game could drag on in places, but I know we were just having fun hanging out, chit-chatting.
Yeah.
In the meantime, join us for the next Dwarf Shenanigans in 2 weeks, which will be not Dwarf Shenanigans, but I guess
I'll probably be playing a dwarf.
Shenanigans. You'll probably be playing a dwarf. I'll probably be playing a wood elf because I like how she plays more.
Yeah.
And join me Sunday for the Pokemon Tabletop RPG, where we will continue trying to hunt down the Nidoking that stole the gem from the Totem Bioplume. So, come in and look at that. That's
fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I thought Pokemon Tabletop United would be my preferred method of playing tabletop Pokemon, but it's actually like the D&D fit that is a lot more versatile and fun than
Mm-hmm.
And it basically boils down to Tabletop United can be fun, but it falls in the rules of how much crunch do you want to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon 5e, Dungeons and Dragonites, I guess is another nickname it goes by, is like, it's really easy. The hardest part is how much work the DM has to do for Pokemon character sheets.
All right.
And honestly, I think that's only because we play on Roll20. If we were playing in person, it would be a lot less of an issue.
Yeah.
Um,
So as opposed to me for what upcoming I got. So tomorrow I'm going to. I haven't actually decided to toss up. I might be playing Valheim, or I might be playing Code Vein.
Those sound like fun games.
Yep. Code Vein being anime Dark Souls with vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And Valheim is a crafting open world survival game, currently in open beta or early access. That is a Viking theme, very Viking theme. Like apparently even Odin and Thor running around and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I have that game on my wish list. I might take a deeper look. Maybe that's a game we'll play together when it comes. I have a stigma against early access, but I might do. I might do when it goes to launch.
Yeah, I've got an access too. But I'm probably going to do either one of those tomorrow, and then next weekend, next Wednesday, as I said, another painting stream. Yeah.
Speaking of painting streams, Monday, beyond our normal general hanging out shenanigans with friends, I am doing a painting stream where I'll be continuing to paint more of my White Scars army. But above and beyond that, I will be doing it to raise charity. I've already raised $100 of the $200 that I'm trying to raise for Doctors Without Borders as part of like a nice birthday gift, I guess. I like. So I'll be doing that most all of the day. Just trying to get out and paint and enjoy and kind of like also see how often like people will like that kind of work from me. I have a setup in mind. It'll mostly be just the camera pointed at the models and me just working rather than any thing in particular. And that's basically it from my end. I'll do all of my next week's announcements on Sunday, but my voice is starting to really give out, so I'm gonna call it here. Let me just make sure to save the game so we don't have to come back here.
Yep. I say I'm not going to continue streaming, so I'm going to be ending my stream here. I'd like to thank anyone out there watching, anyone lurking. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all the fun, like, subscribe, follow, whatever platform you're currently watching on. Thank you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for all, and hopefully you enjoyed something. So, see you next time.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.